everybody.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
My God, if you can't hear us, I'm gone.
Oh my goodness. Maddie worked so hard getting it back to the point where we could have sound again. Thank you for joining us on this rescheduled episode. Usually we're here, of course, Tuesdays, but due to technical difficulties, we are here on Friday instead.
Loud and clear, everyone says.
Yay!
I really don't understand the problem. I found one spot where I kind of toggled back and forth and it seemed to fix it, so I don't know. I don't understand this stuff.
Well, it works next time.
But whatever.
Whatever.
I know that all our computers did an update recently, by themselves. The good old
like on Windows?
Bill Gates update.
I don't know about that.
So, yes, Katie asked me how my week went, and I said quiet. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was not a quiet week. It was a week filled with mystery pin packs and other pin-related things.
Oh, it's been a busy pin week. Yes, it has.
Yes.
My gosh, people.
Pins.
And it will be another busy pin week coming up, too, because we've got the Wizard of Oz ones coming out, right?
Yes. You announce that however you're going to announce it, but I know when it's going.
Sure.
I know when I'm putting them up.
Oh, okay. Well, that one, too. Hey, I'll show those. I have one. Hold on. It's in the plastic still, so I don't know how good it will show up on here. But these are the ones that will be up at Strangeling.com this coming week. But as we announced earlier this week, those people who are in the $50 tier up at Patreon, you'll be getting, whenever we come out with these at Strangeling.com, you'll be getting yours automatically included. So I guess until these come out on the website, as long as you're a $50 Patreon person, you get this one automatically this month already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but if they're a 25 tier and they upgrade, it only charges them the 25 difference, right? It doesn't add it on.
Correct.
People keep asking me.
That's one thing Patreon does well, I think.
Yeah.
Is that they charge you. There's rarely a issue with the charging.
Ah, that's good.
And I would.
That's good because we don't really have any control over that part.
Right. I'm not saying it's 100% like all the time.
Yeah.
It's a good website, but I mean it's creator run. You run your own little thing, and then you do it within their program.
Of course, yeah.
And some things are their Patreon. It's however Patreon is, but with that, it's really good.
That's good. I like.
I feel.
That makes sense because if somebody was like at 25 and they upgraded already that month, it should just charge them the difference.
Right.
I'm glad that works. But yeah, we'll have so however many people are on there.
So Fairy Bell asked Jasmine,
mm-hmm.
do we still have time to join the $50 level?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like that goes away.
Yeah. Well, as far as those, though, they're limited edition of 250.
We're still good.
Yeah. But for example, if somebody joins like the last week of May after we put those on the website.
After there are no, they won't get those.
So it's up until we put them on the website.
There's no that's kind of an impossibility.
I'm just wondering what the timeout was.
Fairy Bell. So basically, they have not been released.
Yeah.
Once they're up on that website, I have.
And that will be this next week, I think Monday.
And I click I don't know, publish or whatever it is. Then that is when that's over.
Okay. But they'd be fine now. Still.
You'd be fine. It's not up there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Okay. I don't know. It's the first month we've had that for the $50.
Right. So we have to be firm on that because there's just not enough. They're limited. So
yeah. Well, there's only 250.
Right. I can't. You can't retroactively get one of those.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. So there's got to be a cutoff, like for new people, which would only happen usually. Well, I can usually try to make them come out at the end of the month, so there isn't any ambiguousness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then...
So you certainly have time.
Yeah. I'll be
processing more of those. Basically, what I'm sending you, if you're already at the $25 tier, I send you an additional info thing, and then
If they go from 25 to
right.
50.
And then Jasmine has an agreement with you.
Oh, yes, yeah, because that's part of the top secret tier.
Yep.
Too. Yeah.
So it's a nice. There are some good perks there. Plus, you get all the perks that you had at the 20. It's a really good deal.
Also,
really.
whenever we have the mystery pin sets up, we're going to reserve one of those for each of the people in the 50. Also,
yes,
all included. Always include shipping. Also, even worldwide. However, we do that.
Right. So, have we run through the giveaways yet?
I should. I keep thinking I did, but I'm thinking about when I was doing it silently during our Tuesday broadcast. But so the first one is Canvas Cutie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one is
Canvas Cutie for Bright Candles Burn Fast.
Burn Fast, yes.
Which is finally finished. I don't have the original here. We've sent that off, right?
It's going to be shipped tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So I don't have the original to show anybody. I've got a...
No, you don't.
I have a print of how it turned out. I can show that. But in the meantime, here's the Canvas Cutie. Somebody will win this as a prize. These come all ready to hang. Little hanger on the back. And I will, of course, autograph this one because I'm here. So if you haven't yet, just enter ! raffle, and that will be our first hourly raffle. And
yeah, it turned out really, really well.
Yeah, I'm glad we're able to do a Canvas Cutie of it. Of course, it's a square, so
people really noticed on the
is...
website. We have sold a ton of big prints, little prints, and we sold all the masterpieces. I apologize.
All the masterpieces.
The remarked.
Sold. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, that one.
Those are selling really well.
I'll show off the print a bit later to show you how it turned out, but those are up at strangeling.com. Oh, yeah. I guess I don't have that one printed out yet. Sorry, folks, but we have the Canvas Cutie, so that's good. Then the next prize after that one, so an hour later, would be
Voodoo
and Green pin. Again, this is the pin we only give away as prizes. It wasn't from a show. It wasn't one you could ever buy. It's just one that we give away. So there's Voodoo and Green. She'll be in her package, and I'll sign the little backing board thing, too. And then the last prize is another Tinkerbell, one of the 6 Tinkerbells I did.
I love that picture that you showed when you showed it off a few days ago with the bad twitch.
Yeah,
I thought that was cute.
I think so too. But these are from 2005. This is one of the first projects I did with the Walt Disney Company. It was for Disney Fairies and a series of little figurines that were co-branded with my name. You can even see how my name's carved on her little backside. And I'll autograph her also with a marker. They were limited edition in 2005, so these are really hard to find now. Unless you can maybe find them from a Disney Collectibles group, or if you can find somebody who's willing to sell you one that they got back in 2005. But otherwise, you get mine, and it's a prize today. That'll be right before we sign off at the end of the evening.
Thanks everybody for coming here on a Friday afternoon/evening, because
Whatever
I know that you guys are some big partiers.
Oh,
yeah, we have some big partiers.
About that. Yeah,
that's how I think of Jasmine's fans, is just like party,
really?
party.
Some of them actually, but I don't know. That's fine. Yeah, I guess it is a weekend. It never really matters to me very much what day of the week it is. So, This is a new painting that some of you at Patreon might have seen when I posted the first sketch of it. It's kind of a butterfly-themed mermaid piece. Her tail, of course, is going to be monarch wings. I'm calling her Sea Monarch. Originally, it's a layout I did back when I was going to make 2 companion pieces of porcelain over a big mirror, but then I ended up putting her in a different plaster frame that I like better. But I still had the mermaid idea, so I'm going to finally get around to painting her. It's going to be a combination of blue morpho butterflies and then traditional monarch butterflies as well. Putting some little accents in her hair.
Also, I added a funny
sunset.
Added a funny little thing to the stream where if you put in an emoji, it'll kind of fly around a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got it so it doesn't block too much of Jasmine's
Oh.
painting. But they're kind of little and they go away quick. So it's not,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I don't see when I'm here painting.
Yeah, so I'm going to play around a little bit. It's
Okay,
like
baby.
little Jasmine in the room.
It's a little jammer.
Yeah.
That's
And they'll just
cool.
hop around.
Okay. Let's picture little Jasmine's hopping around the room. It's windy out there today.
Some of them hop around and some of them float away.
Oh.
Seems random. But it's fun.
That's cool.
Is this one of Porcelina's relatives?
Yeah. That's what I was just talking about. Yeah, originally her tail is going to be butterflies, basically made out of butterfly designs, but originally this was a piece I had intended to be a companion piece to Porcelina, but I ended up doing that a different size and making her an oval. But she's a similar pose, facing a different way, also out in kind of a sunset ocean sort of layout. The main colors in it are going to be one with the butterflies, I think. Monarch butterflies.
Yeah, Katie says, dude, the water texture you have going on is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I'm impressed. We've got 57 people in the room.
Hey,
I didn't know what to expect on a
Friday.
I would have agreed with Jasmine on a Thursday, but I was just too busy.
Yeah.
Even today I'm kind of busy, but I mean, we had to do it sometime.
Yeah,
So, here we are.
It's true. I'm just glad we were able to reschedule it and that you're able to get it to work. And hopefully it won't happen again. I say hopefully. Got a baby raccoon has been trying to get in her back door today.
A raccoon, it's sad because the little guy,
He has a hurt foot.
he kind of is wobbling around, but he's a
baby.
He's a baby. Yeah.
He's old
a
enough to
baby.
eat on his own, but
He's the same one of the little guys I have a video of.
one of the
from
twins.
weeks back.
Yeah. Aww.
Naughty little guys.
I know, but he'll try to run inside the house if the door's open, even a crack. We have to be very careful.
So Miss Red Stilettos used to have a raccoon.
Oh.
You know, I was thinking about raccoons and they are such a, for little guys that aren't normal pets, they are in tons of memes. People are pretty raccoon crazy.
Love raccoons.
I think also internationally, since they're a Western world thing.
They are an American animal.
People might think that I know that they've found their way to other countries.
Oh, they sure have.
At least I've heard
Yeah.
heard that. But I'm thinking we're about 3 generations from what I feel would, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just gonna guess from an actual domestication.
Oh.
That because they're cool with people, they've lived by people, but I think obviously first generation they're not going to be they're only going to be so much your friend.
Yeah.
Second generation they're kind of going to be your friend, and you'll raise them, love on them, etc. And then the third generation they'll be your little friend, like your little baby, but they're going to get in stuff still.
What's the thing? The way that they're built, they have little hands. I mean, they're almost like how monkeys are. If you had him in the house, he'd be getting into everything.
Yeah. And monkeys they're beautiful, but they're generally
generally
evil.
not a good pet.
Katie says, does Jasmine ever have trouble getting waves to look right due to light perspective?
It depends on the painting. This one, where I've already kind of decided, I put some white over here, so I know that I want the sun to be kind of showing through where her tail is, so it gets the kind of butterfly angle. So when I'm doing that, I think about the sun being here, so each individual wave I think of anything would be blocking that, to put a shadow there, or to put, when I put brighter highlights, I'll be making it so it's going with the reflection of the waves. But this sort of painting I don't have the shore in it at all, so it's kind of out in open ocean, and you can really kind of play around with that a lot, and it will still look good. It's not like the way that when you have something stationary and it's perspective based, but with the land, that would be a lot more complicated, and I'd probably want a photo of it to look at, or do a more detailed layout sketch.
Yes, Phantom Fairy, they are indeed trash pandas.
Oh, yes they are.
Miss Red Stiletto says the male can get really mean once they get to mating age, though.
I bet. They're mean all the time, raccoons.
Hey, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Sugar and Spice 13 said, I just got my first figurine yesterday.
Oh.
The beautiful Queen of Love.
Lovely.
I love it so much.
Excellent. Thank you. I'm happy to hear it.
Oh, okay. To Be a Fool said, so happy I finally got in for one of these. Well, maybe it's opportune that we're here on Friday.
That's true, because some folks miss us on Tuesdays.
We usually broadcast on Tuesday, To Be a Fool.
We might be doing some additional broadcasts, too, through the week in the not-too-distant future.
Right. We're playing with some interesting concepts.
Yeah. Should have some more news about that soon.
Yeah, sometimes there's news and I don't know if I'm supposed to say stuff or not, so I just try to keep a low profile as far as news goes.
I appreciate it.
Some news with me is I am starting stand-up comedy classes on Monday.
So, gosh, not day after tomorrow. This coming Monday.
Coming Monday.
After tomorrow. Yeah.
So it's about 3 hours.
Oh, you'll have to tell us how it goes on
each
Twitch.
Session. Jeez.
Yeah.
And I will. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I don't feel very nervous. I'm mostly excited.
Well, that's a good way to be.
Yeah.
I'm glad that things like that have opened up again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too.
I mean, if you'd been trying to do this like 6 months ago, it would have been...
There wouldn't be a thing.
There wouldn't have been anything.
So I've been...
It'd be all virtual.
I've been writing a lot of jokes based off of... I don't know. I feel like I've read 18 books and watched tons of things about joke writing. I mean, obviously I'm a hilarious person, but sometimes you gotta sharpen the knife.
Oh, yeah.
So to speak. So I'm just going to I'm gonna go for it.
I think you'll have fun.
And that's here in Orlando.
Yeah.
So basically, you go through roughly 8 weeks of class. There could be more though. I don't know. About 15 students, and then you have a night. They call it graduation night. I don't know if I'm happy about that title.
Graduation
and then people will come
night.
see you. You know what happened. What did you learn?
Cool. Do I get to
Let's
go
hear your
see
act.
it?
Yeah, you can go to that
I
one.
get to go see that one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
In the meantime, though, the instructor encourages us to go out and do open mics.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I'm not going to be just going to class.
Understood.
During this.
Are you going to do some open mics around here?
I will. I'll do some open
Cool.
mics. I'll do open mics where I go, where I can.
And I'll see you only if you tell me I should come see you.
Well, I mean, your ride.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you want to go through that.
Get an Uber.
I don't know if you want to go through that process. Hey, Jasmine, I'm going to attempt to get in on an open mic in this dive bar.
I'm usually
that's in Tampa. Do you want to go?
Like, how are you really selling it?
Yeah, I don't care. I do it anyway. I think it sounds fun.
Yeah.
Are you always at Disney Springs in Orlando? Sugar and Spice, she's actually not in Disney Springs right now.
No, I'm in Celebration, Florida.
I'm being a smart aleck.
Yeah, well, I live nearby. My main studio's here outside Disney World, so when I do events, often I am at Disney Springs. There are 2 locations there that sell my artwork. They just had me do a month-long residency there, so I don't know when my next official signing time is. They haven't given anybody their schedules yet, so as soon as I know my schedule, I will always post that up at Strangeling.com and on my events page on Facebook. But my artwork is always there, even when I am not. You can find my Disney stuff is in the new area at Wonderground Gallery in the back of the Marketplace Co-op, and my non-Disney art is currently at the Pop Gallery's outdoor kiosk over by the bridge by T-Rex and Paddlefish. And that's where you can find my artwork.
T-Rex, that's a fun place.
It's got dinosaurs.
I like
octopus bar.
I like the Ice Agey room.
Yeah, the frozen stuff.
Yeah.
And mammoths.
Not a lot for us food-wise.
No.
It's more fun with kids, I'd say.
Probably.
They do have that, like you said, that sweet octopus bar.
They have a sweet octopus bar. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, they have the mushroom bar at Rainforest. I used to work there. I used to work at Rainforest at Disney Springs.
Many years ago.
So...
And it's still there.
SB Reynolds says, I love the caustics patterning Jasmine's doing.
Thank you.
Katie says open mics are a lot of fun. It's hilarious either way,
Yeah.
whether the joke lands or not. I can see that. I prefer my jokes to land. If they don't, I do hope you have a good time, but that is not my goal. The good time's the goal.
Yeah.
Landing a joke is also the goal.
Yeah.
Yep. And Sugar and Spice says, I hope to meet you there one day, referring to
At
Disney Springs.
Yeah, you probably will.
I hope so too.
My next
Disney
thing
Springs
will
can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it definitely.
It's going to continue to get more fun as we slowly crawl our way out of this pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Everybody is.
Me too. Definitely.
I personally want to see anything live. I'm
Yeah.
excited about.
I know shows
live
in
music,
England are opening up
anything.
again. Yeah, I
more
haven't been to
movies,
see live music forever.
anything. I just really want to see people do stuff in front of me, and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Starwin says, I was wearing my Porcelina face mask last week,
Oh.
and a young man asked me about it.
Cool.
He was delighted he was right about it being Jasmine's artwork.
Oh my gosh.
Said his parents are huge fans of Jasmine's and have a lot of her work.
Oh, that's cool.
Excellent. I'm glad you found
I love it
a
when
friend.
things like that happen.
Yeah, that is
That's
cool.
cool.
Those sorts of connections you can't really pay for. They just kind of happen in life. It's neat.
It's true.
P.S. The other mother says, hi, guys. Oh, the other mother. Do you have buttons for eyes?
Oh, like Coraline.
You probably get asked that a lot. Never mind.
Probably not in real life.
Jeanette says, are you thinking of a theme for your jokes? No. I am not thinking of a specific theme. No, I am not. Sugar and Spice says, last at Disney Springs in summer of 2018. We were supposed to go back in October of 2020, but COVID sucks.
Yeah.
Totally does.
Didn't it? I don't like the COVID.
And P.S. The other mother says, I do. Meaning they get asked that a lot. So, I apologize to be one of those guys.
Yeah. Well, you know. It's probably not her given name. It's probably
What's that?
It's probably not their good given name, I said. So when you decide to pick a name, people might ask you about it.
Huh. I will say though, Jeanette, I have written several jokes that are UK/US jokes that would, I've seen several comics do that, and it's always wonderful. I love it when British comics come over here and they talk about the differences between the United States and Great Britain. I love that too, and I've, being able to experience the UK quite a lot, not as much as you, obviously, being an American. You see those differences, and there are some that are really funny. Yeah. So, I dig it. Don't apologize, that was a great movie, says P.S. the other mother. SB Reynolds said, just took a trip to Daytona. It was so nice to enjoy the beach. Did you drive on the beach, SB Reynolds? I haven't done that yet.
Oh, is that one of the places?
Yeah, I don't think I want to take the good old Dodge Caravan out there on the beach, Jasmine. I'm not sure. What do you think about that?
I think it's more like if you have a convertible or a motorcycle or something.
A Jeep.
A
Jeep would, just go out there and get burnt.
Yeah.
Oh, just walking on the beach. So, Susan, were you dodging vehicles?
How much of it is cars?
I have no idea. I have this idea that it's basically like a speedway.
Well, there's the Daytona Speedway.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
That's probably
of.
why you think
I'm not a car guy. Racy car guy.
Yeah.
I like cars, but I'm not.
No,
I'm not one of those guys.
I don't like cars much.
Have you ever thought of Sunshine? No.
Is she trying to
get
wires
off?
again?
Get off.
Sunshine?
No.
Is she trying to get on the keyboard?
Yeah, she was on the. She almost got on the Twitch thing. She could have messed up things. Now that I think about it.
Do you think that's her that was messing up the microphone?
I don't know.
No, that wasn't Sunshine.
I like to blame Sunshine.
You like to blame Sunshine for anything.
Well, somebody said, I think it was Leela that said Gremlins.
Yeah, well, I'll blame
and,
a gremlin.
you know what?
Yeah,
Sunshine's not that far.
Yeah, Sunshine's basically a gremlin.
Where's the beach on the racetrack? Katie, you can drive your car on the beach in Daytona.
I've heard that, yeah.
I think you can.
I know there are not very many places in Florida you can drive a car on the beach, and that is one of them, I think. It's probably a designated area, because you can't, if you're laying at the beach, you can't think cars are coming at any minute. Yeah.
No, we were down by the boardwalk. It was mainly people, limited cars, beach patrol, and food trucks.
Oh, that's fun. I love the beach.
Miss Red Slaughter says the beach isn't on the racetrack. There is a track near the beach. I was
the city.
I was being silly.
Yeah, the city.
I don't think there's actually a racetrack on the beach.
But yeah, the city of Daytona Beach has a racetrack. Much like how there's a racetrack right by the Kansas City Renaissance Festival for some reason.
We already.
Spring. What's that?
Have you thought of? Did I ask you if you're thinking of painting Greek gods?
I painted some Greek gods. I will no doubt.
I think that would be amazing.
For sure. Yeah. You know what? I'll go through and I'll start sharing some more of the pieces I have that I'll be coming out with at the Corey Helford show in January. I've got some mythology pieces that are in there that y'all might enjoy. I'll be working on some of those eventually too here on Twitch. This piece here is not for a specific show. This is just one I'm doing for myself. And has the original on this one sold already, Maddie? Do you know?
What's that?
Has the original on this one sold?
It has. There are people interested in it.
People wanting to buy the original?
Yeah.
Okay. So there are some people already wanting to buy it if...
Yeah, I have a queue.
Okay. You have what?
I have a queue.
Okay, but if people still want to get their name in,
please send your info to matt@strangeling.com.
Yeah, if you're interested in this one, if we go in the order in which we get emails, so if the other people pass, then you'd be next in line.
Right. It's time-stamped.
Time-stamped.
Matt@strangeling.com is powered by Gmail, which seems pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, as far as keeping track?
I think so.
What email?
Yeah, I think it's really good, actually.
Yeah.
It's different than it took me a while to get used to the format, but in the end, I think it's better. Good afternoon, Michelle.
Good afternoon.
Did Jasmine finish the Shakespeare's Garden poppy piece?
It is almost finished. I'll probably show her off in the next week or so. She won't be debuting on my website or anything until next year because she is going to be part of my solo show in January at the Corey Helford Gallery. So all those paintings will be coming out around the same time because they all come out when my show comes out. But I'll give you some previews and stuff, of course, up here. That should be exciting. That will be January 8th in downtown Los Angeles, California.
Yeah. Downtown LA is interesting.
It is.
It's for one of the biggest cities, I think the second largest city in the
country.
Our country. It's got a modest area that has big skyscrapers. Obviously,
yeah.
They have problems with fault lines.
Yeah. I wonder if that is why you don't see all the crazy buildings so much out there.
I know that the ones that are standing are like super high tech with their flexibility.
Yeah.
P.S. The other mother says, I'm loving this painting you're doing, Jasmine.
Oh, thank you.
I've been painting a lot of ocean scenes lately.
Oh.
Jasmine commented on my Coliseum painting the other day.
Oh, yes.
Patricia Savola on Facebook. P.S.
Yes.
The other mother came from my kids.
Oh, very cool.
Well, that's lovely to hear.
Yes, I saw that. I thought it was a photograph at first.
Oh, Angela says, hoping to see all of Twitch, but we're packing up for New Jersey.
Oh, all right.
Are you having a little vacation there?
They're visiting somebody's family, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. I think I remember something about that.
Last time. What is it?
Oh, Katie's talking about Fast and the Furious.
Sorry, man.
Yes, I love the Fast and the Furious movies, don't I, Jasmine?
Oh, yeah.
To Be a Fool said, would love to see a Valkyrie sometime.
I should paint a Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
That would be good. Yeah, there's so many interesting mythologies in the world. There's a lot of good things.
Oh, Toffee's gonna go?
The kitty's going too?
That's
all
great.
Right.
Oh, I hope Toffee is a good traveler.
Not all cats like traveling.
No. Oh, thank you so much, SB Reynolds.
Oh, thank you.
21 months. You rock. That's really, really cool.
That is. My gosh.
I've barely done anything for 21 months.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, Kitty loves to fly and the car. Woohoo!
That's good.
You know, your cat would love Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Can do both.
Our kitties haven't had to travel much recently. During COVID, they haven't gone anywhere.
They haven't. I take Sunshine to her vacation
the other
house.
Yeah. Other than that, the other ones haven't. They need to all get to the vet sometime soon too.
Yeah, the vet can come
There's
here.
There's nothing wrong with them, but yeah, just to get their checkups and hear
the vet season. It's like, have they been fraternizing with raccoons?
Oh.
They seem to have a lot of raccoon-like behavior.
No, they do have a lot of raccoon-like behavior.
Leela says, sorry, but I have to keep coming in and out of the room for some strange reason.
Ooh,
okay, maybe it's a connection issue.
Oh. Probably. Not like her actual room. I think
that she's referring to this beautiful
the chat room.
Chat room.
Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful chat room.
Is it? I don't see it.
Sure, why not? It's lovely. There's
on.
different colors on mine. I've got mine. I don't have that night whatever on my computer, or you this one you often use. It's
is that? Do I have
I
it
see
set?
Purples and light blues and yellows and and hearts. Yeah, it's lovely.
Okay.
Why not? It's a lovely chat room.
No.
Leela, you should probably still be in the raffle. I'll double check just for you because I like you so much. You are definitely in the room. I see you there.
Oh.
Or not
in
room. You're in the room. I apologize. You're also in the raffle. So you are good to go, Leela.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't seem to kick you out.
That's good.
Of the raffle. It hasn't been my experience. I know this because people will get in the raffle, then they'll then they'll leave the room. And
then come back and
and they won't contact me till weeks later. It's like, my gosh, I won that thing from 100 years ago. Do you still have it? I'll see what I got.
Sunshine's on top of the refrigerator.
Yeah, she is being a pest.
She was actually there the other day when we couldn't find her on our last full broadcast. We couldn't find Sunshine. It turns out she was on top of the refrigerator, but was poking her head down so that we couldn't see her. Because she's awful.
She is awful.
We were actually starting to worry about her.
I always worry when often I'm bringing things in and out of the house.
Oh,
and I think that she
snuck out somehow.
Yeah, probably gremlins on your side, Leela. Probably. Again, I still don't understand the audio problem 100%. I just know if you keep messing with stuff, it starts to work.
Well, we can broadcast without any audio, but for these sort of things, when it's like the chat and you're reading it to me, it's kind of...
This is interactive. This is fun. We're having a good time.
It's pointless to have it with no sound, really.
Kitties are smart, says Angela. Hey, China Doll, how's it going?
Hey.
Happy to have you here. I'm seeing some new faces. Maybe it's because of Friday.
It's a Friday instead of our usual Tuesday. That's what we get when we reschedule.
Yeah.
I don't know what the best day is. We used to do Sundays.
Yeah, we used to do Sundays. And we're not necessarily not gonna do Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Just don't do Monday nights for a while, Jasmine.
Don't do Monday nights.
And I
won't.
Probably be okay with anything else. But Tuesdays are working.
Yeah.
Maybe have a bonus day in there.
Yeah, that's what we should do, is try to throw in some more bonus days.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Why the heck not?
And then people who are busy on weekday afternoons can find us a different time.
China Doll says, I'm good. The kids are both napping, so I have a moment of peace.
Aww.
Peace and carrots.
Gonna see some kids soon. My sister Kachina and her 4 kids are coming to visit in not too long.
Very true. Don't feel like you have to correct yourself, China Doll. I try to correct it when I say it out loud.
What?
With no judgment.
Oh.
Typo. Leela says, just to let you know that I have the seventh deadly sin now. Just got to frame it.
Oh, excellent!
Yay.
So you've got all of them.
Vanity.
Yay!
Miss Red Stiletto says they can hide like the Cheshire if they don't want to be found. Indeed, and I think that's probably why the Cheshire cat is like that.
Yeah.
Because cats do have that ability. Sometimes they seem to go in and out of this dimension.
They do. Displacer beasts, man.
Katie says, I'm all about my Sunday fun day.
Uh-huh.
Well, Katie's a sports fan.
Yeah.
So she's always watching those silly games with giant men that run around.
Yeah.
Never too busy to watch, says Michelle.
Aw, thank you.
Could I buy some time from you, Michelle?
Oh, man. I wish I could buy time.
Yeah, and not just be a crappy phrase,
Yeah.
but actually buy time.
No, if I could actually buy time. That's all I really want. Not too much to ask.
Yeah, it is. It actually is. That would break a lot of laws that we're used to. It's a lot to ask.
It is.
And to actually purchase it, I mean, a demon would have to be involved.
Oh.
Jasmine's not afraid of demons. Demons are old hat to her.
Yeah, we're afraid of gremlins.
Gremlins. I want to give them a cuddle,
yeah.
but I want them to stay the hell away from my PC.
There you go.
Miss Red Stiletto said, "Gotta have my football on Saturday and Sunday too." I believe that's college and professional.
Is that how it works?
I think that college is on Saturday.
Okay.
And professional is on Sunday. I would bet money on it.
And then what's Monday Night Football?
I think that's a special game. Leela says, "Oh yeah, so proud to have them all now." Of course you can. I'll trade for. You'll trade time for Prince? Oh, Julie,
okay.
Thank you. 1,000 bits.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it.
Do indeed. Thank you.
We like the bits.
We do.
And I'll put a heart in the room for you.
Ooh.
Or it's a virtual hug, rather.
Oh.
Virtual hug.
A virtual hug. I think they're gonna let you hug people like at conventions at Dragon Con and things.
I don't know.
That's a while off still.
You know, there's just because I have half of my Facebook friends are from Europe and Britain and stuff.
Yeah. That
I guess Boris told people that they could hug again, and people are like, I don't want hugs.
They don't want to hug again.
Hugs. Yeah. They've all turned into Ebenezer Scrooge.
Nobody wants unwanted hugs, obviously.
Well, yeah, it's not like people suddenly just start hugging and snogging. I say snog because that's the British way.
Yeah.
Became popular with Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter. After they said the word snog, or it was in the book or a movie,
popularized it here in America.
That's what popularized it. We all knew the term, but we started saying it more.
Yeah.
Because we thought we were cool. But then we all found out that, maybe quoting Potter all the time isn't necessarily cool. It just is. Okay. Huh. Don't tell my mom I said that.
Okay.
She loves the Potter.
You said, yeah. I like her.
What did Jasmine think of the Red Door magazine issue 26?
I have it. Hold on. I think
Olaf likes hugs, Rocket Girl says. Party 5000.
Hey, look, I've got it right here. Who's asking?
Katie.
Oh, Katie. Well, you can tell I own some of the paintings that are in this magazine, so I like that very much.
Oh, we have that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I've got I have this original painting.
Oh, thank you so much,
right
Jeanette.
There.
5,000 bits from Jeanette.
Hey, all right. But yeah, my friend David Goff has a special in here, so that's why I got the magazine, of course. But it's a pretty cool magazine.
I haven't even had a chance to look at that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, look, see? I have this in my living room. It's a big painting.
do. That is what the plumber sees when he comes in the house. I'll say, what is that? Is that a baby breastfeeding off a giant mantis? What? Why, yes, it is, Mr. Plumber. Now shut up and get to the pipes.
Yeah, but very cool magazine. It is from Denmark, I think. But it's an art and poetry magazine. Comes out every month or every couple months. They've got they have a Patreon also. Red Door Magazine does. So thumbs up for me, Katie.
I can't wait until Glastonbury, getting to see everyone and traveling there.
Yes.
You'll be traveling. You'll just be like Bilbo Baggins on a little adventure, won't you, Leah?
We were able to secure our accommodations.
Yes.
For Glastonbury. We were worried last time because the places we stayed were already booked up for October, but now we're all set.
I've been so busy I haven't looked at it.
I know. I booked it without telling you.
There's two things that Jasmine loves on the computer. One is looking at things like bed and breakfasts or houses or properties in general.
At real estate, yeah.
And menus.
Oh, yes, I like looking at menus for restaurants on the internet. I don't know why. I just like looking at...
That's just how things are. You love looking at a menu.
Well, I like to know when I go somewhere if it has things I can eat there, like vegetarian food or whatever. It's fun. It's part of the fun of going to the restaurant, and then you don't ever go there.
Katie says, I found out about the artist because a piece of his was in someone's bathroom.
Oh, really?
David's?
That's funny.
Yeah. There's a lot of pieces in bathrooms. Bring those out, man.
Yeah.
Of course, we have a piece in our bathroom.
I was going to say, we have some artwork that we have put in bathrooms before. My sister Amber's got some of my artwork in her bathroom.
So glad that you got somewhere to stay in Glastonbury, Matt and Jasmine.
Yes. And possibly Matt's mom, too, might come with us.
Yeah. She's hoping she can.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
She's a little timid to
travel.
Yeah.
That'll be quite a while from now.
So hopefully she'll get out of that. I'll help her. Put her on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Run around like Tiny Tim.
Uh-huh.
That's how Mom and I roll. Glastonbury rocks. I went today. Oh, that's Amanda.
I bet.
That's like me saying, "Hey, Jasmine, I went down the street to Orlando." But I'm happy. I hope you had a good time, Amanda.
Yeah.
It is fun.
I'll be happy to go back and some of the restaurants that we always go to.
I bet it will seem not any different.
It probably will not seem different. It's one of those places that doesn't change that much over the centuries, even. That'll be nice.
Oh yeah, I mean it has that unchanging aspect.
I can't wait. Is the Bay Area Run Fair still going on?
I think it is.
So
yeah, I think it is.
Happening. Let's see. Does it go on Fridays? It just goes on Saturdays and Sundays, right? I forgot. It's probably like how the Kansas City one is, where it has like a token.
There's a wager dispenser at the Cross now. Okay, Amanda, what? Oh, water. Oh, okay. It's a water dispenser.
A water dispenser. Oh, okay.
Interesting. I was like, wager. It's like, is that
wager
gambling?
Dispenser? Is that like a lottery ticket machine?
Got it.
Betting shop.
Okay, Jasmine.
Yeah.
I pulled up a website.
Yeah.
It's, Would You Rather.
Okay.
And it's for kids, so it's gonna be G-rated.
Okay.
Kiss a frog.
Yeah, I always kiss a frog.
Or hug a snake. Would you rather kiss a frog or hug a snake?
I'll do both any day. But I am partial to little frogs. I love frogs.
What about the room? I think I would rather kiss a frog than hug a snake.
I like them both, though. I've hugged a lot of snakes.
You know a fear I have about kissing frogs?
What? can turn into people?
That I'll breathe in or something.
Oh, and they'll hop in your mouth?
And I'll hop in my mouth and I'll swallow it.
Yeah. Remember Sunshine?
Yeah. I do remember that. It's hard to explain. Siren says, kiss all the froggies. All of them.
Yeah, all the froggies.
Michelle says frog.
Yeah.
So far it's frog. And what did you say, Jasmine? Ultimately?
I said frog, but I like both a lot. I've hugged lots of snakes.
Snakes would be hard to hug.
Every frog I find.
They're very skinny. You know what, though? They can some snakes hug you.
Yes. Remember, I've got one stuck in my hair because he crawled up around my hair too.
That was a cutie.
Because little animals like to get underneath my hair, like on the back of my neck.
But yeah, I think that a lot of people in the room would I think a lot of people in general would say frog.
Well,
particularly your fans.
Some people are afraid of snakes.
Your fans seem to like frogs a lot. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed that?
Well, hey,
you have a lot of frog conversations.
Camera's not going, but yes, we do. We do indeed have a lot of frog and toad conversations.
And there is the print of the week.
What's the print?
EVM period.
Oh,
Pieta.
EVM period. Pieta. Yeah.
Actually, neither. They freak me out. But if you had to choose, Michelle, I see you said frog.
Well, I will say that, of course, some snakes are dangerous, but some frogs are poisonous. Yep. And if you were to kiss some types of frogs, like those poison dart frogs that we see in Costa Rica, you can get poisoned just from kissing them.
Hey, Jasmine, Leela said both. Tell her that's cheating.
No, both is the correct answer.
No. With this game,
okay,
you have to say
Matt
it's would you rather.
Cheating.
So you have to choose, okay. Leela. Froggy or snaky? I'm only scared of snakes when I'm hiking and I don't see the head.
Oh,
says Katie. Ugh.
Well, then you can't tell if it's poisonous. She means like if it's got a pointy
I thought you just like its head was invisible. Like that sounds awful. It's like the headless snake man.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, okay. I was
encountered that.
I was giving Katie some points for having some depth, but she's just icy. She's more worried about it being venomous or not.
Yeah,
because she's not going to eat it because it's probably. I don't know if snakes can be poisonous. If you eat that crap, I don't know.
Oh, do you mean the flesh of a snake?
Yes.
People eat lots of types.
Oh, they eat rattlesnakes. I forgot about.
Well,
think
about in
that's
Vietnam
a nightmare.
With the
cobras. I don't want to think about it. It's disgusting.
All right, then don't.
Okay, guys. Here's a good one.
What's that?
Would you rather they eat snake in Cambodia?
Do what? I didn't hear.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
Would you rather have a trampoline?
Okay.
Or a pool?
Like a swimming pool?
A swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
They eat snake in Cambodia.
They eat snakes lots of places.
They drink cobra whiskey in Vietnam.
They do. You can buy cobras at the meat
store. Oh my gosh, everyone's saying pool.
Swimming pool, yeah. Trampoline is low stakes, man. Anybody get a trampoline.
So Michelle says my son-in-law caught a rattlesnake in the backyard, and my granddaughters wanted to play with it.
Aww.
I was like, who are these kids? No, I agree. You don't play with a rattlesnake.
I love snakes.
What's wrong with you? Who are they? You're right.
I like snakes, but
get out of my house.
I don't like. There's the little cute snakes that live in our yard. The little black racers. They that one bit me 3 different times on different days. But his mouth's so little, it doesn't feel like anything.
Okay, so Siren Moonbee brings up a good point about
what's
the
that?
trampoline. I'm in the UK. The pool would freeze me.
Oh!
But maybe if we made it... I mean, the thing is, if I made the pool room too nice, you'd want the pool.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, it's a big pool, Olympic size, and it has a building, its own building, and it's heated, and there's a jacuzzi. I mean, you could really make a pool amazing. A trampoline's only going to get so good, right?
Yeah, trampoline's
So I think pool's got to win. I think pool's got to win generally, but I agree.
They're both fun.
It could be cold in the UK. I've never been there during swimming weather ever. Even though I've seen knuckleheads swim, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
In the UK,
they're swimming
on the beach.
They're swimming in Hyde Park, Jasmine.
I know,
and it's 50 degrees outside.
Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah.
These guys are crazy.
We're not. Well, we probably get spoiled, obviously, living in Florida.
Okay, this is a bad question for grown-ups, but a good question for kids.
What is that?
What do you guys think? I don't know the ages of everybody in this room, but would you rather be 10 years older or 4 years younger? Is that a kid's question or what?
Yeah. Unless you have to go back in time, I wouldn't want to live the last 4 years again.
I would rather be 4 years younger. Why not?
I would, if you had to live those 4 years again.
Well, no. Those were not the best years.
Those were not good years, necessarily, yeah. But,
I would, but no, I think 4 years younger automatically. Boom.
Yeah.
Or 10 years older.
Not?
Yeah, I think the room 40. Is probably going to say 4 years younger because we're not all, 20.
Yeah.
Or 5.
I don't know. I haven't often ever wanted to be an age that I wasn't.
Unless you just want to, you're like 95, you're like, I want to get it over with. I don't want to be 91 again.
Well, what if you were like 112 and you wanted to win a prize?
I don't, I've seen the elderly on TV at 112 around that age. They don't seem very ambitious anymore. They're just like, No,
just kind of amazing that they're still there.
I don't even think they care anymore.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably
so
tired.
Everyone's saying 4 years younger. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
We got about 8 minutes to raffle, guys.
Woo.
So good luck to you. And again, Jasmine, can you show them that prize, the Canvas Cutie?
I will show it again. Yeah, here.
And Jasmine is working on a brand new painting. Obviously, it's new. She's just started working on it.
But yeah, and this one's all finished. This is, of course, the little Canvas Cutie print. This will be the prize. These are available up at Strangeling.com. Big prints, little prints. Canvas cuties like this are in the Patreon exclusive shop up at Strangeling. And these are great. They come ready to hang. Yours here, I will autograph, and somebody will win it.
All right, Jasmine. This is closer to something that I would have, because I often have these sort of scenarios when we're driving. I love playing this game, by the way, guys.
Yes, I do too.
So this is more of a Maddie one.
Okay.
Would you rather have a hand twice as big or half as small?
Oh. I don't know. I wonder if I could paint faster if my hands were bigger.
I don't know. Or they might be cumbersome.
Yeah, you know what? I've never wished my hands were any bigger. There have been times maybe I've tried to reach my hand in somewhere small that I've been like, damn, I wish my hand was smaller. So I'd go with smaller hand. I have very small hands already, and it's never hurt me none. Twice
as big. There are people. I mean, I guess it'd be proportion.
Yeah.
There are people probably like large basketball player people that may have a hand twice my size.
Sure, I bet there are.
But on my body, it would look bizarre. I think bigger hands would look slightly better than smaller hands. But I think that I would lose finesse.
Yeah.
My grip would be better because I could just grab things.
Yeah.
But I would never be able to pick up a penny off the ground. So I don't know. I mean, it really depends on what do you do every day.
Yeah, I would go with smaller.
I think smaller may help you with the smaller pieces.
That's
Jasmine.
what I was wondering when I do miniatures or tiny treasures. I don't know.
Amanda says, neither. I couldn't craft with either. You got to choose one, or you're not playing. I'm not saying you're not allowed to play. I'm just that you're not playing the game if you don't choose one. Not too many things I like twice as big.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what about let's take it. Would you rather have a twice as big head?
Yeah.
Or a head half.
I have a big old head anyways. My head's already like half the size of my body.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of interesting.
My characters all kind of have big heads. They have big eyes. If your eyes were twice as large.
I think in the end, I would go with... and I also think it's probably skewed towards... I bet men are more likely to say bigger.
For hands?
Yes, because we use our hands to like smash things and rip things apart and open things all day.
I'll need to stop doing that.
When
When you read books about how to paint portraits, especially books written in the last century, it always talks about making men's heads smaller compared to their body and making women's heads larger and making men's hands a lot larger in the painting than they are, like half again as large.
It's funny that we're talking about both of those.
And if you look at portraits, especially like the official portraits of senators or governors or presidents, things like that, you'll see that proportion applied to their hands and their heads.
There are a few pieces that I've seen in the National Portrait Gallery in London.
Yeah.
Where you have men and they have this almost like a heaving chest. But their shoulders aren't as narrow, or they're narrower than they should be.
Oh.
And their head is a little bit smaller, like they're doing this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I've always thought that looked really uncomfortable to be them, and it seems out of proportion. It's a good painting, but it seems a little off. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll point out to you when I see things like that specifically, but that is something that you do see.
Leela says, would you rather bounties or cashews?
In general, right now I'd go for a bounty.
I'd say bounties, because honestly, I don't... As much as Jasmine and I talk about that stuff, we usually don't treat ourselves. I have nuts all the time.
Yeah, but
bounties are more of a
treat.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if there are any. A lot of these are lame.
Well, if they're for kids, they probably are. No offense to kids. People
Would you rather have 3 legs or 3 arms? 3 arms.
3 arms. I could be typing and shit when I'm painting. That'd be helpful. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut. But no, that would actually be handy. I don't think having 3 legs would be helpful. I think that would be a hindrance. Don't you think?
I think that 3 legs would not make you quicker. It could possibly make you more
better at driving?
Harder to knock over.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, what about if you're a kickboxer or something?
Oh, then 3 arms would still be great.
3 arms would still be better.
I think that 3...
But wouldn't 3 legs be helpful?
3 arms you could get so much done. Either way, it'll be tough finding clothes. But I'm telling you, Starwind, if you have 3 arms and they are really good working arms, I'm assuming that's what it is in the scenario.
You would have to be good at multitasking too. I'm good at multitasking.
If you always have
typing,
them,
I can paint. But could you type at the same time you're writing just because you don't have enough hands?
I have to turn it into one job. I have to turn it into one job. I'm the first to admit I'm not good at multitasking.
That's what I mean.
But 3 arms would be good. I could carry more. I carry stuff.
That's true. You do carry things a lot.
3 legs. I would be stronger in a way with three legs. I would be able to support more.
Over.
I wouldn't tip over. The thing is, I think that I'd be stronger than one may think because I had 3 legs. Mm-hmm. When you increase your leg strength, you increase your whole body strength. If you have that much strength at your base, you're probably a very strong person.
That's true.
Versus the 3 arms. That doesn't make you stronger. It just makes you can carry more.
I don't know.
That's what I think. All right, let's pick that winner. My gosh.
Yeah, winner. Somebody's gonna guess.
My gosh.
Bright candles burn fast.
Gonna pick that winner. Eviri.
I will autograph your canvas.
I hope I pronounce that right.
Mail it to you.
Eviri.
Matt is putting his information in the room. Let us know your address, and I will autograph this, and we will mail it to you. If you did not win, buy prints up at Strangeling.com, and the canvas cuties like this one are in the Patreon exclusive shopping area.
Woohoo! All right. Now, Eviri, I hope you got that message, and please follow those instructions like I put in the room. And we are going to start the next raffle. Jasmine, will you show them?
It is. I have got one here at Voodoo in Green, which is one of my enamel pins that we do only as giveaways. So unless you trade it with somebody or we give it to you as a prize, that's the only way you can get her. She's also found in some of the mystery pin packs of the past and hopefully in the future as well.
Very, very wanted pin.
Yeah, if you win her, you'll get a new one. You won't get the grubby one that I probably have paint all over. We'll put her in, you'll have one in the package and I'll autograph the package for you. We did get all these little guys at autographed, by the way, for those of you who are the Patreon pin collector tier. These are all coming your way along with the May pin of the month, which is Venus in Gold, the first of my hard enamel gold pins. So, goodies coming your way.
Glenda said it would look nice on my battle vest.
Yeah. What doesn't look nice on a battle vest?
Yeah, so the plan is to get all those crazy amounts of patrons pins out on Monday. Shipping on Monday. Brandon and I are going to spend all Sunday putting that together. If you do get a little email before that, that just means that I printed the label and I'm scheduling it for Monday. So just keep an eye on that tracking, and that's how that works.
Excellent. And again, as long as you are, if you're a $50 person, as long as you are a $50 person before the Wizard of Oz pins go up on, I think they're going up Monday.
They are going, okay, you said it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Probably Monday. As long as you're in the 50 tier before Monday, you'll get this automatically.
Yeah, I would say.
Or you can wait and buy one on Monday and spend the extra $40 and lose money, but you can.
That's true.
So, but that way you don't have to worry about getting up, hitting refresh, and sometimes the things sell out in a few minutes and it's frustrating for everybody, and this will make it less frustrating.
We thought it would be.
We hope.
It's one of the ways we're kind of helping out.
Yeah. Got to do something.
Take a little bit of a discount on our end, I guess.
Yeah.
Or a discount on your end.
That's true.
But we're happy to do it.
Yep. Indeed. I'm going to need a bathroom break in just a little bit, Maddie.
Okay, and then I found a funny one.
Okay, I was going to say that's an odd response, but
okay.
I could be back in a minute. You can keep talking if you want, or you can put it on the...
I'll put a bumper on.
Pause. Okay, we'll be back in just a minute.
We are back.
We're back.
Back.
Did a quick kitty scope. There's Rio and Gammy are in there, and Sunshine's still on top of the refrigerator. She's the only one who goes up there.
Yeah.
Gamera's never gone up there, has she? Rio's too fat.
All right. So this one I thought was cute.
What's that?
Would you rather moo like a cow after every sentence, or bark like a dog after every sentence?
Oh.
I assume you speak. So basically, I say, my name is Matt.
Yeah.
Or my name is Matt.
I would say...
One you'd sound like Curly from the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
The other one you'd sound like you were mocking someone. Like,
yeah. I would say barking more. I knew somebody who kind of did that. He had Tourette's, and he kind of made barking noises.
You have to pull that into
and
it.
I would probably just explain to people. I mean, is there a reason I'm doing this? Do I get like $1 million or something?
No, it's like, would you rather? It's like you have to choose one.
You have to.
Yeah, you just choose one.
I'd go with barking.
People are, moo, bark, moo. So it's not tied.
Okay.
We need another moo, except Jasmine said moo.
I said bark.
Oh, bark. Okay,
Yeah.
so bark is it's
I
close.
Think barking is
close.
easier.
The bark or the moo?
People would.
I'm trying to think which
probably a moo bot joke.
I'm torn.
Yeah.
But I think I think that the bark is as long as I could bark in different ways, or if I could moo, if I could say my name is Matt, moo, or my name is Matt, moo, moo.
No, that would get annoying. No, I'd go with barking. Yeah, I'm already
so
annoyed.
well then it is. My name is Matt.
See, I think there's room for more hilarity with that one.
My name is Matt.
I don't know. I mean, people probably give you presents of dogs on them for no reason.
I think I'd be pitied no matter what.
That's true.
See, there's that guy. Leela says bark even though I can't bite.
There you go.
My name is Matt. My name is Matt Moo. No pause.
Yeah.
My name is Matt. Matt.
Yeah.
No, I thought that one was cute.
Because the noise that cows make is different than moo.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They sound pissed sometimes.
Often they are if you're here to make noise because they want to be fed or milked, or the bulls are just mean a lot of the time.
Oh man,
I love the bulls.
I think I've talked about this like probably last year or something on Twitch.
Is it tequila?
It wasn't no, not tequila.
Oh, the buffalo.
Oh, I'll okay, yeah. So there's this pissed off, really mad. I've never seen a creature more upset at anything than that buffalo.
Yeah, it was a by my dad's house.
It was a bison.
He has a farm, And they had American bison, neighbors kind of.
And he wanted to kill us all.
Yeah, it's kind of like how people would have like a mean, like a guard dog.
I don't know. You'd have to have an elephant gun to kill the guy. I mean, no.
Oh, no, he was a male bull, really angry sort of
If you were in there with him, he would trample you, gore you. I've never seen a more upset animal.
They probably did not have problems with prowls.
The only time I saw a more upset animal is in India. That cobra.
Oh, that was
that cobra wanted to kill me.
I wouldn't have hugged that snake.
It wanted to kill the guy that was doing the snake charming.
The snake charmer.
And it wanted to kill everybody because that's kind of a rotten practice. Really.
It is.
It's kind of old and bad.
Yeah, I don't like having a dancing
poor little snake
or something.
But I'd be upset if I was that. At least he was understandable. That bull bison was just upset. He would have killed everyone in this room.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Moo. I guess I'm gonna go with moo in the end.
I think you're
also,
wrong.
I can make that one sound that I make sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I'm going with bark.
All right, let's. Would you rather be constantly itchy or always have a cough? I would say cough. I think the itchy would drive me crazy and I'd start to bleed just by scratch because I scratch.
Coughing bothers other people around you. Itching doesn't. I don't know. So in the end, what do you care about? Bothering other people or being comfortable? See, that's annoying.
I don't know which one would bother you more living with me. Me itching scratching myself all the time?
You can itch all the time and just not scratch yourself.
I can't. I would have to take baths in calamine lotion.
Or you just live in discomfort.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather cough all the time. I'd rather cough all the time than be itchy all the time.
I don't know. Would you feel the same if you were doing stand-up?
I don't know.
It sounds like being coughing all the time is annoying.
Everyone says COVID when you cough.
You'd also
it's the
be
new bless you
constantly. Yeah.
Glenda says everyone says COVID when you cough.
Yeah.
If you're coughing and you know it.
Oh. Pretty soon they won't anymore though, and it'll be something else.
Itchy. Coughing makes my head hurt.
Ooh, yeah. I don't like coughing.
And P.S. The other mother is loving your painting.
Oh, thank you. I am too. This one's coming right along.
Everybody would rather be watching Jasmine painting than whatever else they'd be doing now. Because they're here.
Because you're here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Glenda says, I'm a heavy cigarette smoker and I cough and get embarrassed. Aw.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Don't be embarrassed.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me, Glenda. Honestly,
doesn't bother me any.
I don't care. I'm not. I think
really don't care if people are smoking.
I think after you're done with, all college age. Not that I went to college, and then you in your 30s, etc. You start to either become more judgmental of the world or less judgmental, and I don't know if that's amount of traveling you could do, etc. But I think I am becoming more grumpy with things, but at the same time less judgmental. If there's a possibility, I'm more upset at other people's judgment. I judge other people's judging.
You judge other people's judginess.
Yeah.
No, I don't like judging people. I don't feel like I'm ever in a position to.
So Elhurt says, is the butterfly going to be true to monarch colors?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I've kind of been thinking, because I want to have kind of like the painting I have that just called Monarch, which is like the fairy queen her dress is sort of made out of monarch butterflies and blue morpho butterflies. I want to have those two butterflies shown here, but I want to keep the ones that look like a monarch just in the usual monarch butterfly tones, the warm neutrals, yellows, oranges. I think I'll look really pretty, almost like stained glass when the sun's coming through it. And then I want to have blue to kind of offset the blue of the ocean and the blue morpho and have some reflections on her tail.
Jasmine.
Blue. Yeah.
Speaking of the
Make
ocean,
her hair darker.
Rocket Girl is very excited about the water. and wants to know, will you be able to see light through it? Will it be translucent?
Yes. I'm going to make it kind of translucent here, bit translucent when the waves are going to be hit by the sun a bit, and then I'll be showing some more translucence through the tail / butterfly wing section there. So there'll be some nice little sort of shafts of light coming in. You know how I get nerdy about light sources and things. And I've got a couple little tattered sort of butterflies floating on the surface down here too. Don't know why I always have to put something a little bit sad in all my mermaid paintings, but this is going to be a lovely one.
Amanda says, I have asthma and a cough a lot, so I'm paranoid I tried to hold cough in.
Oh.
Coughing.
I think that's part of it too. I coughed a lot. I had a lot of coughs when I was little. I'd have whooping cough and pneumonia all the time. And
so in a nutshell...
I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, in a nutshell, Sugar and Spice says they think they've becoming more judgmental because they're a parent.
I was going to say, I think people who have children probably are more judgmental than
I will say
couples of this
they
age.
Absolutely...
Because they're used to telling kids what to do and teach them and lead by example and all. There's reasons for it. As opposed to just being judgy for fun.
I will absolutely agree with that because there have been people that it's much more difficult to get along with them after they've become parents. I have less to talk about with them.
We don't have children ourselves.
Yeah, we don't have children. So and they look at my lifestyle and be like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't have kids. I don't have to." I'm my own thing.
I don't have kids. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not even around Jasmine for a day or two. You know, I'm just like a thing my own thing. So I don't have those responsibilities, which would have changed me maybe. I don't know. One person.
You never
know. Susan says less judging, but more frustrated with the lack of tolerance and empathy as I get older.
Yeah.
I agree with you. People be kind and mind your own business.
Yeah.
Is this acrylic on a wood panel, Jasmine?
It is. It's on a piece of like masonite here. This is a 12 by 16 and just a bunch of masking tape on the back, but nice hard tempered like masonite panel. And I've gessoed it with a combination of gesso, plaster, acrylic paints. And the sketch I just did lightly and with a little skinny little paintbrush. And I've been working mostly monochromatically since then, deciding where the light's coming in. I've got kind of a butterfly drawn up here. I just kind of smudged on some white paint to remind myself, hey, the sun's going to be up there. So when I've got the light coming in through here, I'll have the sun a bit more. I'll have some translucent water here. Should be pretty nice when this is done. I'm excited for this one.
Glenda says, I'm 45 with a 19-year-old trans son. I'm less judgmental, and his friends say I'm so emo and a cool parent. They aren't used to that. Good. That's really cool. Parent. I don't call him by his dead name, but working on pronouns.
Oh, pronouns are tricky no matter what's going on, man.
They are anyway, yeah.
That's always the hardest thing to learn in different languages, too, it seems like.
But the thing is, just don't be a dick about it, and you're good. I mean, just
like,
my bad, I'm sorry.
By that, man. No.
I don't... people get wrapped up in that so easily. I just
get wrapped up in other people's
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't have those pressure. I don't know. I just don't understand. I see a lot of useless complaining. And I just think that a lot of people
get upset
are in people's business for no reason.
Mean, yeah.
People they don't know. It's weird. I don't get it.
I don't know.
See, now I'm starting to get upset.
No, you're getting upset.
Not to get upset.
I'm gonna start barking.
Oh no, I'm a mooer.
Oh wait, yeah.
If I start mooing, everything will go back to normal.
Like,
there's no moo like home. There's no moo like home. It must be hard to get used to. Oh, yes. When I say she, he says, he, mom.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. We have some people in the family where we've had to get used to that too.
Yeah. It's like,
and I'll slip and catch myself. You know, but that's going to happen. We're dumb people. That happens. Sure. It's not, don't feel bad about it, though.
Not mean intentioned or anything. That's like how I'll accidentally put my Kachina, my sister Kachina, she's had several different last names throughout her adult life. She's been married a couple times, and I'll still write her maiden name on things decades later, and like, oh yeah.
So VMP says, I don't have human kids, but I call my girls guys and my boys girls. But it's not purposely done, it just happens. I have dogs.
Aww.
Yeah, I you know what, Jasmine? I bet if we added a fourth kitty, I'd probably say her, because we have 3 girl kitties.
Because there are 3 girls currently, yeah.
Amanda has pugs. She does, guys.
I've seen pictures.
And the pugs are cute.
I love pugs.
Glenda says, I have twin chihuahuas, Jack and Jill.
Aww. Oh, my camera's not coming.
Oh, okay. Jasmine loves chihuahuas.
I love little doggies, yeah.
I think because they're the most cat-like. I mean, they've been accused of that.
Any little doggies that you can just kind of carry around.
Yeah,
I love all doggies.
I mean,
Matt's allergic, so
Walter's kind of like a chihuahua.
Yes, yeah. The Sphinx cats do remind me a lot of chihuahuas. I remember people would sometimes ask Sarah and Michael if he was a if he was a chihuahua, even though he's a cat.
Yes,
obviously.
But yeah, I love little Walter. He's a cutie. And some of you guys are familiar with his artwork.
Oh, yeah, not Walter, but Michael Banks.
Not Walter, but Michael Banks.
Owner.
Sugarfield.
Sugarfield, yeah. They've done collaborations before. They have a little pin that's of Walter, I think. Or it looks like Walter.
We have 2 3-month-old kittens, all gray tabby cats named Kylo and Poe.
Aww.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt.
Are you?
Yep.
Hey.
Glenda says, I made a TikTok with Jack and Jill, and that video is in 8th place out of 4,000 videos.
Wow.
Using same song, they're getting TikTok famous. Cool,
Aww.
Glenda. How about that?
Doggies.
Leslie says, I have a rat terrier, chihuahua, and a Yorkie rat terrier mix, all under 10 pounds.
Oh, those
My
are
little
like
children.
Kitty cats instead of doggies almost.
I do have allergies, and it's tragic.
Tragic. Allergic.
To be fair, we would if we were gonna have a little, we'd have to have a little dog.
Oh,
we did have dogs, just because of the traveling.
We travel too much, and yeah, that doggy would be neglected. Kitty cats kind of take care of themselves.
I'm fond of Jack Russells.
Oh, yeah.
They're just like the cutest thing, and so happy, and
they're needy though. You have to.
Oh, I know, but the thing is,
all the time.
I don't know. I dig. I mean, I love most animals.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Like almost personally, like, oh, come here, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm always kissing animals I shouldn't. Watch out, guys! Matt's on the prowl.
No.
Hide your dogs. Lock your dogs up.
We get a lot of people in our neighborhood walk their dogs around.
It's fun. That's how we
kisses. Yeah,
that's how we see the doggies. Yeah.
And usually that's not long enough for them to affect your allergies.
White with black masks and black spots.
Little Jack Russells? Or what?
I don't know. Oh, Jack Russell Chihuahuas.
Oh.
Wow, wow, I didn't even know. That sounds like it could be the perfect dog.
That sounds cute.
But I like the big dogs. I love Saint Bernard. I like a Great Dane.
Newfoundland.
I like the bruh. That's how they bark. How's my main dog, Mr. Goof? Goofy? Oh, you're asking how Goofy is? I haven't seen him for a while, honestly, Amanda. I haven't been to the parks really where Goofy'd hang out. Last time we were at the parks was Epcot.
Yes.
At the Festival of the Arts.
Yes, that's the last time I've gotten to go to the parks.
Goofy is... I love Goofy walk around at the parks.
My
first encounter with the character was Goofy.
Yes.
Jasmine and I were having our honeymoon
yes.
at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And we set down our very modest luggage. It was probably just nasty bags.
Yeah, it was like a grocery sack with a bunch of wadded up clothes.
And Goofy came up.
Yeah.
And he stole them. He just walked off with them.
Yep.
It was hilarious. It's like I mean, I'd be mad at anyone else, but Goofy's doing it. Yeah. He knows he can get away with that. It was so funny.
No, they
I laughed so hard I almost cried.
They let the Goofy walk-arounds have,
I don't know why that just made me feel so good.
That's why they do that.
So good. So yeah, it was. He probably could tell that we just dork it up and laugh about it.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad at Goofy. My mom has a dandruff allergy for dog, like a dander thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. That's it. Italian greyhounds have no dander layer.
Oh, I love Italian greyhounds.
They're sweetie. So my parents have rescued 5 Iggies total.
Oh
my mom has called me their names instead of mine when she was yelling for me. I could see that. That's cute. Jasmine, it is our halftime story time.
Oh yeah. Hey,
do you want to pick out a story?
Yes,
Or do you guys want to hear a story? And you people that are new to our Twitch broadcast, I know that I saw a few people in the room, that we read from this book called Charles Berlitz's World of Strange Phenomena. And they're like really weird stories from a long time ago that are mostly
It's a book
silly.
From the 80s, pre-internet, so it's like some of them are probably urban legends, but you couldn't like Google things back then, and some of them are just unusual things that have happened.
Yeah, they're just.
But man, it's a book I've had since I was little.
Some are much better than others. I noticed that some.
Yeah, some of the stories are like 2 sentences that sound like a dream somebody remembered.
Yeah, it's nothing. But some are really, really good.
Yeah.
So that one with the toads.
We still have. Yeah, that was a Pitchfork Witch.
That's gotta be the best one.
I think about that story all the time.
I also like the Edgar Allan Poe one. Where,
yes, that's and that was a true story. That's why I like that one.
So just
I'll pick
out one.
And
try to remember the titles. I'm not sure how many we've read out of it.
Oh, I would remember. Let's see. Here's the book.
On real paper.
It is. Dowsing. I know about dowsing.
You have some dowsers in your family, don't you, Jasmine?
I do, yeah. My grandparents would hire dowsers too when they had to dig a well.
That's wacky.
Did my dad get one for the well at his place?
I
wouldn't put it past him.
I don't think your
He
dad,
probably just did his own
dad,
dowsing.
I think tried to give me the scientific explanation for it, but then he's
I can give you a lot of reasons for dowsing and how it works. Hey, we're gonna do Spring Heel Jack just because I like Spring Heel Jack.
Okay.
And
that is he is famous.
Yes, he's a British
194.
British bad guy jumping through the night.
Spring Heel
Jack.
Jack.
Tall fences.
Some of you guys probably heard about old Spring Heel Jack.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There are elements to his story that remind me of Mothman a little bit.
Oh yeah. It's that sort of scary. Also,
I love me some Mothman. Yeah.
Devil, the Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil a bit too.
Like
yes. That the sudden being able to move great distances. I like that.
All right, we're gonna listen to this story, Spring Heel Jack. Here we go. Had Charles Dickens a perverted sense of humor, he might have created a character the likes of Spring Heel Jack.
We don't know he didn't.
That this phantasm apparently sprang full blown from the bowels of London shows that reality continues to outstrip the artist's imagination. You're not good enough for this, Jasmine.
Hey.
Okay. Spring Heel Jack first turned up in the 1830s, haunting Barnes Common in southwest London by leaping out at people, physically assaulting them, and bounding away with impossible jumping ability.
Wow.
A typical victim was 18-year-old Lucy Sales, attacked on her way home in Green Dragon Alley, Limehouse.
That already sounds exciting.
The cloaked figure jumped out of the darkness, spat flames that temporarily blinded Lucy, then bounded away. Another victim was Jane Alsop of Bearhind Lane. Answering at a knock at the door, Jane confronted a dark figure cloaked in a cape who said, "I am a policeman. For God's sake, bring me a light.
No.
We have caught Spring Heel Jack here in the lane." She returned with a candle,
Sounds like a lie.
but the policeman threw back his clothes, revealing a terrible vision dressed in a skin-tight horned helmet and form-fitting white uniform. He immediately grabbed Alsop and began pawing her body.
Ew! I don't know about this one.
Of her attacker, Alsop said his face was hideous. His eyes like balls of fire.
Like
his hands had icy cold great claws.
Ew.
And he spewed forth blue and white flames. Hysteria swept the neighborhood. Vigilante posses were organized, but Spring Heel Jack stayed a jump ahead of his would-be captors. One of the last known appearances was at the Aldershot Barracks in 1877, where 3 sentries were attacked and fired rifles at their assailant to no effect. One theory said Spring Heel was actually the Wastrel nobleman, or Wastrel. Wastrel? Okay, yeah. Wastrel nobleman Henry, Marquis of Waterford, who supposedly managed the athletic agility attributed to Jack by means of carriage springs strapped to his ankles.
Okay.
Such a hypothesis seems almost as far-fetched as the fire-belching Spring Heel Jack himself.
Yeah.
The Marquis of Waterford would have had to have kept his astounding act up for more than 4 decades. No mean feat for a man who would have been by then in his 60s.
He could have trained an apprentice.
Totally. Like Batman or something.
Just like Batman.
Train the next one. The above theory seems even less likely in the light of the fact that German paratroopers during World War II experimented with similar springs designed to soften their landing. The experiments resulted in a rash of broken ankles instead. There you go.
Well, they make those bouncy shoes.
Spring heel jack.
You know what I'm talking?
What's that?
Those bouncy shoes that people got.
They do make those bouncy shoes. You're right.
They could kind of be like that.
They could. Spring Heel Jack is a weird story. I think that the witnesses kind of... I mean, I think there's always an attack.
Yes,
and the witnesses,
like it's some parkour dude
the
going
witnesses
around
kind of,
mugging people.
Remember it in a funny way.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Well, like if you get robbed, you might not have seen what the person looked like properly.
You know, if people were pawing at me and like making gross faces, I would think their face was disgusting too, you know?
Yeah.
That he's all in a white uniform and he has blue flames.
When they say uniform, I mean uniform implies that it's for something specific as opposed to costume. Why did they say uniform?
It's a really weird thing, Spring Heel Jack.
Yeah.
Glenda says, I'm back. I was eating an egg sandwich. Thanks for the info. My gosh.
Keep us posted.
We love to hear about your sandwich adventures, Glenda, and we are very excited to hear more. Leela said, oddly enough, I have a living dead doll called Spring Heel Jack.
Huh.
Yeah, that's not odd. Spring Heel Jack is a very common, fun urban legend for those. Jasmine hates eggs, Glenda, or she's not hungry.
I don't like.
She might be hungry, but not for eggs.
I am hungry actually, but I don't like eggs.
I'll eat your egg sandwich, but not Jasmine. Let's see. So Spring Heel Jack is. Oh no, you're fine, Glenda. Don't worry about it. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Jasmine's.
It's fine.
Jasmine is the one in her family that hates eggs. Everybody else is.
My dad raises eggs, or chickens rather, and thus eggs. So it's like I could have them if I wanted. But
yeah.
I just don't like them.
And cute chickens too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But sometimes, oh my gosh, did you guys know? This frightened me when I heard about it.
What is it? Is it about my dad's chickens?
Your dad's chickens. The snapping turtle came in and got them.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Snapping turtles got the chickens.
Yeah, my dad raises chickens, and he also has ponds on his farm that snapping turtles live in, and snapping turtles got in rather to the chicken coop area and ate the chickens. It was the turtles did and ate them live.
Yeah, I did not know that. One, you think about
turtles are little monsters.
They are little monsters, but you think they're a turtle. Yeah. They're slow.
Yeah.
You know why didn't the chicken fly up on it? I mean, did he sneak up on them? Did he bite their leg?
Well, it's while they're in their house at night, the chickens. So they kind of all go roost there, and they're kind of asleep.
Have any of you guys had an encounter with a snapping turtle? I love that song,
times.
Glenda.
I see them regularly.
Living Dead Girl is a great song.
It is.
But yeah, that scared me.
Yeah, I think that's a scary thing snapping turtles aren't going to hurt you.
They're
really,
like Bowser.
It is like Bowser and Mario. Got little armor on them.
The fact that they can go after chickens.
Yeah. And kind of get through a cage door, sort of.
And the snake came for the chickens too.
Snake came, and my dad saw the chicken. It was halfway in the snake's mouth.
And this hawk comes for the chickens.
The owls get the chicken.
And the coyotes.
The coyotes and the raccoons. Yeah,
the raccoons. So everything wants to eat this chicken.
People eat chickens.
And the people?
And the people
came for it. But yeah, it's it weirded me out that a snapping turtle
comes out
would
of
be
the water.
fast enough.
Yeah.
To go after a chicken.
Like the tortoise and the hare. Yeah. And my camera's not going.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
We'll fix it. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why sometimes it stops so often.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's not a timed thing.
No, because I've been moving.
It just happens. And sometimes
steadily.
it doesn't happen at all during the broadcast.
It doesn't make.
Don't know.
Any sense.
Could be like how much. Oh, Michelle says she had a snapping turtle.
Oh, really?
Like for a pet? That's a weird pet.
My cousin used to have a snapping turtle as a pet.
Yeah. These snapping turtle. Is it an alligator snapping turtle up there in your dad's pond?
Yeah, the ones that live in my dad's pond are alligator snapping turtles.
Glenda says I'm gonna start doing some cosplay on TikTok.
Cool.
Just like now. Or you got a plan? I did that duet. Oh, you did Living Dead Girl. I see.
I see. They were talking about that last
Leela says she's allergic to chicken.
Well, obviously I'm vegetarian. I don't eat chickens, but I'm around chickens. And their little houses are not good for you to breathe in, I know.
Glenda says no at a future time. She'll do TikTok
cool.
Cosplay. And Michelle says, yeah, my ex-husband had a snapping turtle. Did that have anything to do with your breakup, Michelle? It's like, yeah, the turtle just got in the way of our relationship. I mean, we're still friends, but the turtle's there. So I just can't be a part of it.
I just love raising tiny goldfish, and we just can never be together.
Glenda says, I'm going to make a coffee TikTok.
A coffee TikTok?
But I'm going to make a coffee TikTok, a little comedy. Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've only done one video on TikTok just to see how it worked, and it was silly.
I haven't even looked at TikTok before.
Yeah, I need to get more involved in that.
I don't know. People kept telling me to get on Snapchat, and then everybody lost interest in it, so I'm glad I never bothered.
Oh, you'll do it tonight. I gotcha. So, our dog is allergic to chicken.
Your dog's
Pineapple
allergic
Princess
to
says.
chicken?
Huh.
That's in a lot of dog food, probably. You probably have to get special dog food.
Girl in the Mitten says, snappers love birds. There's an island on a lake near us.
Oh.
And swans and ducks nest there every year. The snappers in the lakes always try to go after them and their babies.
Jeez. See, that is like how they would go off after my dad's chickens down there.
Follow me if you want. Okay. Do you follow me, Glenda? I had a few people that I think they realized I was on TikTok from. It probably says your Facebook friends on TikTok.
Oh, does it?
So,
make
friend,
you,
I suddenly got a bunch of
Facebook,
friends and I don't know how.
Do you already
so it had
have
to be
I see.
Facebook.
Like it exports your contacts or something.
That could be. I'm not sure.
Man.
Yeah, a lot of people like TikTok. Yeah, I need to look into it more. I mean, because Facebook's cool and everything, but I mean, I don't want to get caught up in the.
I like Patreon. Everybody
the old
should be
people's social media, Facebook, as they call it. I'm not gonna get pigeonholed there.
Well, okay. Please remember while we're here.
Same name here, but in my name. Oh, I see. Yeah, Jasmine could have short videos on there, but yeah, I'd say Jasmine's Patreon. Patreon is an amazing social media.
It shows everything. It's not like Facebook. Facebook never shows my stuff to people. It's always
that's a problem I have with. Money. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, is you have to promote. You have to pay.
Yeah, if I want to show everybody on I have like 1.6 million followers on my Facebook, but if I make a post and I want Facebook to show it to everybody, just one post, they want like $180,000 for one post for me to show it to people who already follow me.
That'd be the math.
Which is why I go to Patreon. Yeah, Jesus. Well, that's fine if you're like Coca-Cola or something. I don't have that sort of money.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's gonna have a bunch of ads all over it, and I don't know.
Hey, Jasmine, could you remind people what the prize, the next prize is?
The next prize is Voodoo in Green Pin. There she is. A rogue pin that is from nowhere else other than the free ones we give away here up at Twitch. And ones we stick in the mystery pin packs, and when we do our live shows next, whatever ones we have pins at next, I'll probably put some on my lanyard for trading and stuff too, when we can trade pins in real life again soon.
Yes, that will be so cool.
Yes. I mean,
I remember people
MegaCon
tracking me down and look at my lanyard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I think that's fun.
Those were the days.
Put on different
They'll come back
every morning. Yeah. Probably, we might do something at Pop Gallery or something, but other than that, I'd say the next one we'll do, like live trading it, would probably be MegaCon, isn't it?
Yes, I think it will be.
Yeah. Again, with the exception of if they have me at Pop Gallery or something.
Kalira says, Jasmine, you have to help poor Zuckerberg.
Oh!
He needs the money.
Does he now? He needs to help me.
And Glenda said, I've always shared your posts.
Oh, thank you. I always
That's
appreciate that. Yeah.
That's like the only one. I mean, you have to... Yeah,
like the post or share the post. That helps out a million more times and doesn't cost you anything.
I noticed just as an average person on Facebook, I will say something, and it usually gets lately here, it's like, I get like 15 people or something. It usually tops out around 30 people.
Yeah.
Noticing it or liking it or whatever, and it's weird that it's always around that amount.
Yeah, that's probably how they handle their little algorithm.
Yeah, so it's
stupid. I hate it.
Yeah, it LiveJournal, I remember that.
I love
LiveJournal seems superior now.
Yeah, I know.
In looking back at it, LiveJournal, you'd see all your friends' stuff.
Yeah, it wouldn't decide to hide some things because your mom's brunch wasn't exciting enough or whatever. I mean,
you could post both text and video. Could you post video? I don't remember, or maybe just photos at the time.
Eventually, I think you could, but yeah.
Yeah. So, but everybody left LiveJournal.
Yeah. For MySpace.
And so people left LiveJournal for MySpace. In those years, I was basically
I didn't do anything.
Gone off of social media. I didn't do MySpace.
What I did is I had set up so I kept posting at LiveJournal, and it would like copy it onto my MySpace.
And then eventually I got Facebook.
Yeah. But Patreon's the best one because it shows it to everybody and even sends an email when I post something important.
Very true.
That is so helpful.
And Twitch.
Twitch.
Twitch. Right here. This is super cool.
Twitch is better than all
I didn't even think about this. Like right now is I mean, it's the most interactive.
Yeah.
That you can be without being at Jasmine's show.
It's true.
Got to add that comedy TikTok soon. Oh, going bowling tonight after 8. Black Light Night. Well, geez, Glenda, why don't you just have fun today?
Yeah. Well, it's Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Remember,
I don't have Fridays.
Stuff. Yeah.
But I hope you have a splendid time.
I hope so
if you
too.
need to head out, that's
fun.
cool. Pop in if you can. Do the if you're friends with me on Facebook, just send me a message with the TikTok thing. I'll check it out. I need to get more involved up there anyway. So, but I'd love to see your comedy things, like a sketch. I was thinking about doing some things similar myself, so that sounds like a lot of fun.
Cool.
I haven't gone bowling in a while. Okay, sounds good. Bowling, man, I suck at bowling. Are you any good at bowling, Jasmine?
No.
Are you better than me or worse than me? I don't even remember. That's how much I don't care.
I think I'm actually better than you.
You're better than me?
Yeah, or I've done better. I've only been bowling with you a few times.
Yeah, I have fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
I enjoy it. I'm not good at it.
I also enjoy that top golf.
Yeah.
Where you whack a ball and it lands in a hole, or that's fun. You just and who cares if you're good or not, right?
Oh yeah, things like that. I just enjoy doing it.
Yeah, I don't want to have a good person in my group. I want to like us all do poorly and laugh at it.
Yeah.
That's not fun. It's like karaoke. It's like, oh, here comes a person with a beautiful voice.
Hey, to be fair, one of the only times I've done karaoke, it was with several professional musicians, and that was awesome.
Yes, and I dreaded every moment they sang because I heard them sing for the rest of the tour too.
That's not true.
That's not true.
You're just lying randomly on my page, on my Twitch.
I'm being silly.
Okay.
No, but they showed us up.
Yes.
That's what they do. They're professional musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, there were 3 professional musicians, and they all did a really good job.
Sonia and Paul have both been professional musicians.
4 professional musicians.
And
right?
Some of the other people might have also, I don't know.
I don't know.
But yes, half the people roughly.
Right, so then when you get up, you're like...
Yeah.
And it's... You try.
That's something that's not... I mean, it's not at all like bowling, but similarly.
It is.
Yeah,
those sorts of things are. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Not when it's non-competitive. I don't know. There has to be karaoke contests.
Oh, God. Isn't
I
that
imagine
what
that there are.
television is? Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine being at I guess I could enjoy a karaoke competition. Might be fun to watch.
If it was my friends or something. Otherwise, it seems like all those TV shows.
It does seem like that.
I mean, all they
You're
are
right.
are singing contests.
But it'd be more fun if you were there, is what I'm saying.
I suppose.
Most things. I'm personally not a big fan of all the I'm singing and you judge me shows.
I've never watched one.
Who wants to be a American singer or whatever it is.
I think that's what it's called.
Glenna says, I was in 1 and was in 3rd place out of 20. Oh, that's good.
Hey.
Maybe they rate you on different things.
Probably.
I got free drinks the rest of the night. Oh.
That's good.
And I hope you got home safely.
Yeah.
They have karaoke at one of the bar. Do they still have that down there in Celebration, Jasmine?
I don't know. I don't know if they kept it during COVID, but last I heard they were doing it.
Oh, winner won $200. That's folding money.
Yeah. You could do that for a living. And you'd be a professional musician.
Yeah, musicians are a fun lot.
I think so.
I love sitting down and just relaxing to live music.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I wouldn't even be picky now. I play a kazoo. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm in for a couple hours. I'm just gonna sit here and watch you play a kazoo.
Yeah.
My boyfriend of 12 years asked me to marry him on Mother's Day.
Oh.
I'd love to have a Disney wedding and honeymoon. Plus, be able to get some of your art while I'm there. Oh, that sounds fun.
So I guess they said yes.
Did you say yes? I said no, but I'd still love to come see you. No. Yeah.
Well, Disney is certainly a place people get married at.
I just like to sing karaoke for fun. I did What Does the Fox Say just for fun on my birthday back in January. We have a nephew named Fox, and I think he gets that a lot.
Gosh, I remember when
honestly
those memes were going around. I knew about it because my nephew was named Fox, and everybody else was tagging him.
Yeah, I saw that in some sort of post that said, "What does the fox say?" And I was thinking, oh man, if I'm just hearing this now, and I don't really, I mean, whatever with that song, but I think poor Fox must hear it all the time.
Know.
Yeah, Fairy Bell, exclamation raffle. Didn't you do this before? You've already,
well,
I
maybe
think
they're
you did.
asking this time, baby.
Exclamation point
Why
raffle?
would you...
Let's see. I'll see if you're in there.
Yeah, exclamation point raffle. As long as you are following the channel, I think it will let you enter. It's always free.
Yeah, be sure to follow the channel.
And that's free. It just makes it so we can contact you.
I'm checking to see if...
Oh, I'm liking this painting.
Let's see.
This is turning out nice. I haven't really put any color on it yet, but I'm really building up a lot of the lighting.
Yeah, it's working fine. So let me double check before. I entered it myself. Again, guys, I'm not gonna...
Good luck, Maddie. I know.
I remember Moobot used to send people a message.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in there, Fairy Bell. You're in there a while back.
Ooh.
You probably didn't see it.
Best of luck.
I promise you're in there. I saw it with my own eyes.
And of course, our last prize will be Tinkerbell. And we still have more Tinkerbells too, right? Don't we?
I think so.
I think there are a couple more. I think there were 6 of them total. Here's the one for today. From 2005, and we'll put her back in her original box after I autograph her. And she does have the carved Jasmine in the back of her skirt. And all the Disney paperwork and everything comes in the box. It's getting harder and harder to find, and I'm sure, like with us, at least the cats have demolished a few of ours. So as the years go by, they'll become more difficult to find. Already from 15 years ago. 16 years ago, oh my gosh.
So how was your week, Jasmine?
My week? I'm trying to think when my week started trying to do Twitch. Now, my week's been good. I've been painting a lot. I've been working on, of course, this piece I finished up. My bright candles burned fast, so that was good. I've been working on Tiny Treasures. Some of the little canvases. I still have some in here. I was going to show this one that I did with gold leaf. These little miniature ones. This is one I did that is, of course, based on our pin of the month. Venus in gold.
That's great.
Yeah, so I'll put a couple layers of varnish on top of her, but this will be one of the ones I put up on eBay. That's super cool. Yeah. And I've got a couple others up on eBay right now. If you haven't yet, post the link to those because I'll be putting more Tiny Treasures up like once or twice a week. While I'm working on the other big paintings and stuff, I like to make sure I keep small paintings coming too. A lot of folks like to collect those. But yeah, this one's not up yet, but will be after I scan her in. I like it when I get to put gold leaf on things.
There is the link. Check it out, guys.
Yeah. If you follow me up on eBay, my eBay name is Strangeling, and I try to put things up there about once or twice a week. I've been up there since 1998, if you can believe it.
1998?
Yeah. I haven't been, because I started my website in 97, but on my eBay store in 98. It still says it when I log in. It says member since 1998.
Wow.
I haven't changed my name or anything. Yeah. It's funny. Back then I didn't even know if eBay would still be around this far in the future. You talk about all these websites that aren't really used anymore, like MySpace and stuff. eBay's still kicking.
You better get to finishing your paintings, Glenda.
What?
They said I have a few blank canvas. I also have 3 paintings I still need to finish.
Oh.
Put them up on TikTok. I'm going to paint a wolf mask this weekend.
Ooh.
Due the 31st.
Alright.
Are you frozen there? I think you are.
Me?
I'll
Again?
fix it. I'll fix it.
Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
At least the sound didn't go away this time.
Yeah, the sound's here. That's good.
That's good. I mean, I want it to show my video too, but I'll show you what I'm doing here. Kind of working on using a cool light and a warm light on the tail here, so you can sort of see that some of it is closer than the part in the back. I've made the wing over here a lot darker, and so it's kind of a higher contrast than the kind of more faded one. So that gives it a little sense of dimensionality a bit too. With really subtle things in lighting, sometimes I like to address that when it's still the underpainting, doing monochromatic instead of worrying about color and stuff. But this is gonna turn out really nice. I just like it when there's butterflies being involved with the different lighting effects.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
To look at. Well, thank you, Maddie.
I love butterflies.
Me too.
And mermaids.
They're some of my favorite things. There's no reason they shouldn't go together.
Like
got quite a few paintings really with butterflies and mermaids combined.
They're the fae of the ocean, water, ponds, rivers. I always like the idea of a river mermaid.
I do too. I always think of freshwater mermaids as being smaller than saltwater mermaids. I think I'm a saltwater mermaid though. If I was a mermaid.
Yeah, I remember that one time you kept going far out and I was worried about you. And that's when you thought you lost your Fitbit, but you found it later.
Oh my gosh, I thought I lost my Fitbit and I thought I lost it in the ocean. I didn't find it for like 6 months.
Yeah, wasn't it?
It was inside the lining in my swimming trunks. Like in between, it had like a pocket where you could put a key in it or something, and my Fitbit somehow got stuck in that. And I'd put it through the washing machine, and I'd worn them like several times in the ocean since then, and didn't even know my Fitbit was in there. And all it needed was a battery. That's why I had two for a while.
Not to change the subject, but I'm looking at hotels in Vegas. Have a favorite? Yes, the Wynn. We like the Wynn.
The main reason the Wynn Hotel is where I stay at when I need to be in Las Vegas is they have very good vegetarian options. The guy who owns it, Steve Wynn, likes vegan food, so all the restaurants have vegetarian and vegan menus at them, and great room service for veggies. And the Wynn is very nice too. It's a nice hotel.
I hear they have great acts.
What's that?
I hear they have great acts coming up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
Is Tom Papa gonna be there?
Tom Papa.
Yeah, Papa and Fortune.
One of the comedians that I really, really like.
Oh, Tom Papa's great. But yeah, so was that the magic noise for the prize?
All right, K-Ray, 1944.
K-Ray? K-Ray.
K-Ray.
K-Ray, 1944. You have won a Voodoo in green pin, and we will send it to you.
Yeah, you gotta follow these instructions.
If you follow Matt's instructions.
These rascally instructions.
And if you're not a pin collector, go trade it at the pin collector group because somebody will want it. Somebody will want it. You can trade it for a different pin with somebody who's willing to trade or sell it or trade it for some other cool stuff because other people will want it. Or keep it. It's a good pin to start your collection with. It's a rare one.
Yes, it's that's a really good one to start with.
Yeah.
You could probably get a lot of pins off other people.
Yeah, that's true also. Trade it for like 5 other pins. Oh, yeah, this is turning out lovely. I'm sure that I remember what parts of this I want to make transparent.
Toffee Zonus is in the room.
Oh, it'd be funny if Toffee wins something.
So if Toffee wins,
does she have to share it with Angela?
It's very important that Toffee wears, if it's the statue, Tinkerbell has to ride on her back like with a little saddle.
Oh, yes, that would be adorable.
Yes.
Aww.
And broken in minutes. But
it would be broken in minutes. Those
I'd get a lot
Tinkerbells
of
are
enjoyment
fragile.
out of it.
Yeah. If you got it on video, that would just be perfect.
Yeah, you may not want to. It's just a suggestion.
Aw.
We give proper suggestions here.
Always.
Boy, nothing's tastier than cold, not iced, but just room temperature black coffee.
Ew.
Exactly. But I'm gonna hork it down to give myself a little pep.
Aw.
Oh, I do need to start the raffle thing.
Oh, yeah. Start the raffle, and the last one, of course, is for my Tinkerbell.
That we were just talking about.
That we were just talking about.
Start that giveaway.
Yeah. Tinkerbell.
You know what we need to do?
Oh, what's that one?
Oh, wait. I need to scroll up. Somebody had a message. Oh my gosh, it disappeared because everybody said raffle.
Maddie. Oh, okay.
Come back. What colors do Jasmine use to make her black color? What color does Jasmine use to make her black color?
Oh, this one I have so far, like on the like the dark parts of the wings. That's a combination of Payne's gray, or this is dioxazine purple and Payne's gray, and also Van Dyke brown. I've mixed those three together, and that's what I'm using to make the darkest of the dark hair. I might go in at the very end, and probably on this kind of wing fin here, I will put a more saturated purple mixed with maybe turquoise to make it look even darker than the other parts of it when I get closer to the end. But so far at this stage, it's mostly just brown, bit of purple, bit of blue. And I've got yellow on. Oh, is Gamera coming? Oh shoot, Gamera is coming. Okay. Ow. Okay, baby. I got my Gamera. Gamera, my baby.
Sunshine's hiding.
Oh,
Again.
Sunshine's hiding. She had to. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. She got me on my side here. Oh, she bunny kicked me. Well, that was Gamera. I was going to show her a little bit better, but she kind of got me in my armpit a little bit. With her
Nasty
bunny
kitty.
kicking. No, I'm going to bleed in my armpit.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You need a napkin?
She scratched me pretty good. Maybe in a little bit.
Okay.
I have a wardrobe malfunction. Bad Gammy. Well, next time I'll prepare for her a little bit better. Didn't know she was coming in. Bad Gammy. She's been pretty good though. At nighttime, she hasn't bitten me on the face much like she usually.
Albert Fisk is now following.
Albert Fish.
Fisk.
Oh, Albert Fisk. Okay. What?
Albert Fisk.
Okay. Hi, Albert.
Hi,
Fisk.
Albert.
Happy to see you here.
Jasmine watches too much true crime stuff.
What?
Fisk is fish in Swedish.
Kinda. That's true.
Is it?
Huh? Like lutefisk.
Yeah. What? I wonder what they. How do they say Matthew up in Sweden there?
Matthew.
Ah, that's lovely. What a lovely language.
Yeah. Sväringa.
My cousin is married to a fish.
Oh.
Glenda, you just.
Are you a mermaid?
Keep coming up with these gems there. Yeah, that's really good. If I wanted to get a tattoo of one of Jasmine's pieces, what do I do?
Oh, go to a tattoo parlor.
Yeah, you can just.
Everybody's welcome to get tattoos.
You could show the tattoo guy Jasmine's website. Say I want this one.
Show my website. You're welcome. If you want to print out a picture and ask the tattoo guy to tattoo it on you,
it's not going to be the best print, but it'll be plenty for the tattoo guy to go
tattoo
off.
artists are usually very talented people.
They don't have watermarks all
so
over.
they can work pretty well. We bring one of my books in or something you printed out. That's always fine. We love seeing tattoos when they're finished. If you email them to matt@strangeling.com or the contact form on our website, eventually he's going to update here our slideshow at Twitch, and we like to show off the tattoos that people send us.
Oh, Fairy Bell just made a good point.
What's that, baby?
Shouldn't they be called Swedish Fisk? Those horrible little candies.
And Swedish is spelled Sverige. Really?
Jasmine,
Swedish.
Albert has a question.
Yes, Albert.
This painting looks great.
Thank you.
Do you usually paint dark to light?
On this one, I kind of started off. You can still this kind of gray that's in the background was the toning that I put in the gesso. So I'm kind of starting from a mid-ground on this one. I'm working up by putting lighter tones, the Naples yellow and Titan buff on like where the wings are here. But then I'm knocking it down with the brown and the Payne's gray in some areas. But the main gray tone is kind of the neutral I'm working with. I think that's my favorite, is to work from the middle so I can go up and down from it. I use a lot of water in my paints here, so I'm applying everything pretty thinly and just doing layer on top of layer.
Yeah, I've been with Jasmine forever, and it's still all a mystery to me. But glean what you can.
I try. Oh yeah,
And,
I always like talking about what I'm doing. If anybody has questions, I'll go on and on until somebody shuts me up, really. I like talking about things. Taking some Payne's gray mixed with some Titan buff and making some little circles here, as if it was the markings on a monarch butterfly.
Oh, this is an easy one for the room.
What's
I found
that?
a question. My gosh.
What is it?
I don't know. Okay, would you rather have wings, but you can't fly, or have gills, but you can't swim underwater? Who in this room?
Why would you?
It's
want
not going to
gills?
say you'd look like an angel or a fairy.
Well, why would you want gills? if
Exactly.
you couldn't use it for breathing.
That's-
What would the point be?
I think they're saying that wings might look wacky, but
Or
not,
they'd be in
have
the
they
way?
been to a con?
Yeah, people
The
wear
only
wings
time-
and they can't fly all the time. Who wears fake gills unless they're cosplaying?
Cosplaying
like
Harry
Aquaman?
Potter with gillyweed?
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
or some other character that has gills?
The shape of water. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would definitely pick wings. It would
Who
just
wouldn't pick
add to my
wings?
brand. I don't know. I just don't understand. I've never seen anybody intentionally wear gills if they weren't trying to be like a
Or
specific
Water
character.
World wannabe, but you'd have that wouldn't make any sense still.
Yeah.
Would you rather give up sweets or give up fast food?
I don't eat much fast food or sweets.
Well, it depends. Lately I've been thinking like sometimes an Uber Eats might be fast food, but it's sometimes from a restaurant that's not considered fast food.
I don't know.
And there's been more vegan fast foods pop up or vegetarian fast foods.
I would
so
probably
I'd say
give up sweets.
I might get rid of sweets.
Yeah, I don't eat sweets often enough.
You could be a penguin. Those are the sorts of wings you'd have.
Oh, well, yeah, basically. It's wings that you can't fly, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have
Ostrich wings.
little flappers.
Yeah.
Gills, you'd die if you couldn't swim, so wings for sure. No, it's gills, but they don't work.
They're not
You just
functional gills. They're
Right, you could wear a
just,
turtleneck.
You just look like them.
So you could hide one better. You could have a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'd be on your chest and you could hide them with a shirt.
Wings kind of fold down, or
I don't know. That was not
that's
very
not a
well
good
thought
question.
out. What do you think,
Yeah.
guys? I think that's a wacky question.
I think that's not a good question.
Look, okay, this. I don't know who came up.
Whose list are you looking off?
Some are
of?
good.
Okay.
It's 100 would you rather question 100 would you rather
Okay.
questions for kids.
Okay.
It's from thebestideaforkids.com.
Why for
I'm
kids?
making it nice and G-rated, so I
Okay.
don't have a gross, yucky thing that grown-ups talk about.
I understand. Okay.
So, but some are stupid. Like, would you rather play soccer or baseball? That's an option for the afternoon.
I was gonna say,
anything
okay, man, do you want
mind-blowing.
pizza or tacos? I've got
Yeah.
20 minutes. Okay.
Would you rather call your grandma or your Aunt Susan? It just sounds like something a dorky mom would
You
ask.
want to take out the trash or do the laundry?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Would you rather go on a roller coaster or go skydiving? I can roller coaster anytime I want. Skydiving, please.
I don't think I'd like skydiving, but I love roller coasters.
Black angel wings. That question gives me a headache. It should.
No, that's stupid. Nobody would want gills. I mean, if they'd work, that'd be great. I would be a mermaid then, I guess. But it would be pointless to have them. It'd just be like having open sores on your neck that you weren't helping anything.
Mr. Albert Fist says skydiving is great.
I'm very afraid of heights, so I don't know if I'd enjoy it. But I do a lot of other things that, even though I'm afraid of heights, I like. So I don't know, because I like roller coasters, and I've done parasailing and things like bungee jumping and things, but I've not done skydiving.
How big is this painting, Monkas?
This, like, my camera's not working.
Oh, okay.
This painting, I'm not sure what the last word was you said, babe.
Monkas? I don't know what. Shaylee's saying something.
Oh, okay.
She called you Monkas.
Okay.
Is that her nickname for you?
I call her Shaylee. She calls me Monkas. It's a thing we have. Now, this one is a 16-inch by 12-inch panel that the original here is on. A lot going on in this. This is, gosh, I'm painting this fast too. Well, I say I'm painting it fast, but I've been working on it for a couple days. But yeah. Huh. 16 by 12. We'll have prints of it. We'll make masterpiece editions. Let's see, 16 by 12. That would be 2. I do a 24 by 18 for the big canvases to keep it at the same proportions. And we'll have the paper prints and everything. I suppose we could start taking reservations on the masterpiece editions if anybody is so inclined already. As you know, we often sell those out before the painting's even done. So if you ever at any point are like, wow, I feel like reserving one of those sooner rather than later. We've got a couple people lined up for the original on this too. And we'll have frame available if you'd like it framed.
Apparently Gavin Rossdale from Bush is in the movie Constantine.
I haven't seen Constantine.
That's from back in the day. Luna says, I'm scared of heights but love roller coasters.
Yeah. No, I'll go to Grand Canyon. I'll climb mountains. I'll do anything. I just am very frightened by it. I think that's why it's fun for me. I don't know. I think if I wasn't afraid, I don't think I'd see it as fun.
Dr. Simba says, in my other life, I flew on planes for a living, but never jumped out of a good plane, or any plane for that matter. Well, that's because you were flying it. You flew on planes, I see.
Oh.
For a living.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, well, if you're the pilot, you're not supposed to jump out of the plane.
I wouldn't mind getting my pilot's license, that looks fun.
I'd rather drive an airplane than a car.
So, I'll get a junky old airplane and always wear a parachute. And secretly hope it's about to crash so I can parachute out of it.
Well, you know, that would be safer than... I mean, you can't really do that in a car.
I kind of secretly always want my planes to crash, though.
Yeah, that's the whole
I just feel bad for everybody else there. It's like, if it crashed, maybe
just puppets and stuff.
Yeah. Did someone tell you this, or are you an empath? Oh, I see. They're talking to someone else in the room.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Yeah.
I like this. I like looking at this tone part.
Oh yeah.
Or I can see the. I don't know if I'm describing it well, but.
The shading.
You can see what's closer and what's further away.
Trying to, yeah. Yeah, at this point when I'm doing
21 months.
What's that? I didn't
Am Weber, 21 months.
Oh, thank you.
In a row, thank you. If you had to pick only 2 brush types, what would they be?
Well, I only use 2. Or I guess I kind of use 3. The only type I use is a size 0 script liner, and I always use synthetic golden tack long. Some of these are different brands, but they're all the same type. And then I use a number 4 round. So I use a skinny little brush to draw with, and then a slightly bigger one to do all the rest of the painting with. The only other brush type I buy is usually the, what is this, a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch flat brush that I use for putting the gesso on. Everything else is painted with these 2. So those are the 2 I would use.
There you go. I said hairbrush and paintbrush, but...
Oh.
I'm playing this 100 Would You Rather questions too much.
I guess so.
Would you rather live on the moon or live on Mars?
No.
The moon. It's a little bit closer.
The moon is closer. You'd probably get to see your family again. If you went to live on Mars, you probably wouldn't.
Would you rather see a firework display or go to a concert?
If I go to a concert, I can see fireworks from Disney, like, from my house.
There aren't any fireworks right
Not
now.
at the moment, but in general.
Would you rather have 5 brothers or 5 sisters?
I think I have 5 sisters.
I'd rather do the concert too.
Yeah. Oh, I always like to see live performances of things. I like fireworks too. I like setting off fireworks better than seeing like a professional show. I like doing my own fireworks.
So, Dr. Simba doesn't want to fly with anyone that's has nothing to live for.
Yeah.
They scared Dr. Simba. Dr. Simba said, "No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not riding with you."
There you go.
Shaylee says hairbrushes and paintbrushes could be interchangeable.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation.
That's true. I have painted with toothbrushes before. I remember when I was a little kid, I did some art project where you're supposed to make stars like a Milky Way sort of galaxy, and you had a toothbrush and you dip it in paint and go flick, 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 and it makes a little spatter. I still kind of do that even when I paint stars with a regular paintbrush.
Jasmine, where do they demonstrate that in a film or something? I've seen that somewhere on.
Oh.
It could be instructional. I don't know, but I've seen it somewhere.
It's very often a children's craft that you've probably done at school. I don't know.
So if I was on Twitch, you guys would see a lot of macaroni art.
Probably, yeah.
Would you rather talk to a mermaid or a fairy? Mermaid.
I don't know. It would depend in that universe how different it was to be a fairy. Is it something like they're in a different dimension? And mermaids are just kind of like fish nobody's discovered yet. I mean, I'd want to know what the magical qualities were involved.
Well, I know that flipping your fins, you don't get too far. The
There's
legs
that.
are required
There's
for
that.
jumping, dancing, walking along on what's that thing called again?
Street. Yep.
Street.
So you'd rather have a tail than have 3 legs?
Yes.
Okay.
Which can grant wishes? Which can grant wishes? Neither. Neither a fairy or a mermaid grant wishes unless you suddenly wanted to see a mermaid or a fairy and then your wish has already been granted. Not necessarily by the fairy or the mermaid.
I bet some fairies go around offering people wishes, like how a genie or a leprechaun or something would.
Starwin says that would be a leprechaun. I think leprechauns don't grant wishes, they give you gold.
Yes.
Genies grant wishes.
Well, sometimes leprechauns give you wishes, though. It depends what story you're reading.
Okay.
Well, sometimes
I don't
fish
remember
give
that.
you wishes. Why wouldn't a mermaid?
That's true. Sometimes a fish would, so maybe a mermaid's more likely to.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those bugs that light up with curly tails wings?
Curly tails wings? What?
No.
I don't know.
I haven't.
Are they like a lightning bug?
I don't know. Are they a firefly or a lightning bug, Linda?
I like bioluminescent critters. I'd like to go on those kayaks. I think they leave out not far from Cocoa Beach or somewhere, isn't it, Maddie? That you go out and see the bioluminescent.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it the algae that comes in, or some sort of bacteria that comes in, and you go in the clear kayaks and you can see it at nighttime?
It's like on Bob's Burgers.
Yes, bioluminescent.
Leela says Nigel is my genie.
Aw. Has she gotten wishes out of him?
I could ask so many questions that would be inappropriate right now, but I won't.
Okay.
They're called fairies, and you go to North Carolina to see them on this trail. I witnessed them.
Neat. That sounds cool.
Bioluminescence is a thing. I mean, it's how so many animals do stuff. Probably more than we know about.
Well, yeah. I like seeing those time-lapse photographs of the glowworms, isn't it, in Africa that are like on there's a bunch of tree trunks and the glowworms on it, and they did a time-lapse and it just looks like there's almost writing all over it and neon.
You have to stay still and they come up to you.
Oh, wow.
And grant you a wish.
Well, heck. I'm there, man.
Wishes are granted in North Carolina. Let's go, everybody. I'll drive. Let's hop in the car.
It's not that far from
We're going to North Carolina. We're all getting wishes.
That sounds great. Let's go.
Doesn't Fairy Godmother grant wishes? You bet.
Yes.
You bet, Dr. Simba. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And that's a fairy. You're right.
She is a fairy and she grants
good
wishes.
Good point.
Yes, Maddie.
So we have a fish that possibly can grant wishes, which is kind of like a mermaid, but a fairy godmother is a fairy.
Is very much a fairy.
Yep. So Dr. Simba is correct.
It's funny that Maleficent is a fairy, technically. Like, if you look at Disney's ideas about fairies on Sleeping Beauty.
Dark fairy.
Yeah, she was a wicked fairy.
Swing past the UK and pick me up.
Yeah, we'll just swing on by.
Because only a person from the UK is really going to be able to appreciate North Carolina like a traveler would.
It's true.
Well, North Carolina is more hilly than Florida, Jasmine.
It is. Everywhere is more hilly than Florida.
We actually live in a really beautiful country.
America? Yeah, it's great. I love it. We have so many different types of terrain. The Grand Canyon.
We have a lot of
we have a lot of forests. We do.
Yeah.
We have a lot of room for a lot of outdoor stuff in America. Oh, this
We've got redwoods.
Great. What's that?
We've got redwoods.
I love the redwoods. I want to go see them. I haven't been to the redwoods.
The Blue Ridge Parkway. I hear that's quite a drive.
Oh, in the Carolinas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard good things.
I have too. We were just talking about that. Somebody was talking about on TV.
Also, going up a little bit north from that, Appalachia.
Appalachian
Beautiful.
Trail.
A lot of trails there.
Yeah.
On
the border of there's south of the border on the North and South Carolina border gas station. Yeah.
Is that where it is?
Kind of like Wall Drugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the drive. It's on the state line border. That's why it's south of the border. It's on the South Carolina side. /motel/tourist trap.
My mom used to ride on motorcycle up there. I've heard a lot of people do that. Then there's Appalachia, Adirondacks, further
way
up north yet.
Yeah.
There's the Great Plains.
They're pretty plain.
Yep. There's Texas Plateaus. Yeah. And mesas and desert. Oklahoma's more plains. Colorado starts to get interesting. You got the Rockies.
Stuff.
You've got after the Rockies, you have crazy monument valleys. You've got beautiful desert. Gets to more mountains. And all the mountains of California, and of course, crazy mountains all the way up through Oregon and Washington and redwoods. We got a lot. Alaska's its own weird thing that I don't know enough about, honestly. Hawaii's got its mountains.
I've never been to Hawaii or Alaska. I would very much like
neither.
to go.
But all those places look cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's amazing to think of Hawaii and Alaska as being in the same country, but they're very different from each other.
And thank you, Wild Elf. Subscribe for 24 months.
Woohoo! Thank you. You have 24 months to come.
I need to use the restroom.
Okay. You want to put it on the bumper shortly?
I will. I'm going to put it on a quick commercial.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Do we have to be present when the raffle picks you? You know what, Glenda? It's good to be because otherwise you won't know to contact me unless you have a buddy in the room. And that works too.
Yep.
Time for the commercial.
I'll see you shortly. I'll be here painting.
All right, we're back.
Hey! We're anticipating a big bubble wrap delivery. Sorry, guys. We're not usually doing this on Fridays.
Yeah, big
bubble wraps.
Things of bubble wrap.
Big bubble wraps. Yeah. It's important though.
It is important. I need to send things out.
I know. What things do you put the bubble wrap on?
Everything.
Everything? Does it go on the pins or?
Paintings.
Oh.
Canvases.
Oh.
Packages. Things I wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
to all 50 states and 54 different countries, and there is no place like home USA.
Yeah. I've been all over.
I don't know how many countries I've been to.
I don't know.
A handful.
I've been to a bunch. I've done one of those things where you click every place you've been to, and I've been to a lot of places. I've not been to all the states, though. I haven't been to Alaska or Hawaii. I've not been to Maine. I have not been to Montana for some reason.
What's up in Montana?
Custer State Park. My sister Kachina went there and said it was cool.
There's probably. Have you been up? So you've been to Delaware?
I don't know if I've been to Delaware.
New Hampshire?
There are some places that I've been to an airport, but not spending time in the if you have a layover in Wilmington or something.
Dr. Simba says I keep a list. I may be anal retentive.
Oh, it's cool to remember all the places you've been to.
No, I understand. I don't really. I'll forget that I've been somewhere.
I'll have to tell Matt
I prefer that,
You've
honestly.
actually been there before.
That's just how I am, because I don't know, it's more of a...
Your life is more of a surprise to you.
Exactly.
You don't pay a whole lot of attention.
It's like, oh yeah, I did that. I remember that now. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's more... I don't know.
Well, if you go by continent, you can remember.
Yeah, I haven't been to Africa, Australia, or South America.
I've never been to Australia.
Or
I've been
Antarctica.
To 6 countries in Africa. I've never been to Antarctica. I'd like
I was going
to
to move there, though.
Yeah, you're saying that.
If sound didn't work today, I was going to move to Antarctica.
On Twitch today, you're just going to go to Antarctica.
Might still. I don't know.
Hey. I know that they can broadcast sound from there. There are some podcasts.
It mostly sounds like brr.
Yeah, probably.
Brr. And a bunch of penguins.
Well, I'd like to go. There are some cruises that will go down to Antarctica so you can see all the critters that live there. I'd like to do that. I think that's how I'd like to visit Alaska for the first time. I think I'd like to go on a cruise.
And I will not be the person that approaches the polar bear.
No. It's bad enough with Gamera. Polar bears are awful. I love polar bears, but they're
Gamera
awful.
is a black bear.
Gamera is a black bear?
A baby black bear.
Yeah, that would explain a lot.
Gamera, are you a black bear?
She got me. She bunny kicked me kind of in my armpit on my side bosom. It's not comfortable.
She's a horrible creature.
I know.
Like having a baby black bear.
Oh, a baby black bear would be good and sweet, though. Gamera's mean.
Feed it with a bottle. Put honey in the milk or whatever they do.
Yeah.
Rocket Girl says Alaska has more mosquitoes than Florida. So says my husband.
I have heard that mosquitoes in some places in the summer there get crazy. Hey,
so says my husband. That sounds like you doubt him.
So
Rocket.
says my husband claims.
Do you believe him, Rocket Girl?
I don't know if I believe him.
I don't think I believe him.
No, I think that is true. I have heard that before.
I mean, has he counted them?
You know, we didn't get hit too hard with love bugs this year, did we?
No, they're
saw,
out. They were out
4.
like last week.
Yeah, that was like.
I saw.
We
I guess it'd have to be
for a while,
a multiple of 2,
yeah,
an even number.
Yeah.
I saw love bugs about 20 times last week.
Okay, that's
Isn't
not
that
bad.
weird?
That's very
weird. But that
weird.
happened before, and then it was like a few weeks after that they came. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Well,
anybody else in Florida right now? Did you see
did
love
you
bugs
see the
recently?
the
but
May
not like a
love
lot.
bugs. Yeah. I always hear that they're not as bad on years that you don't get a hard freeze, or that you do get a hard freeze. They're supposed to be not bad, but we haven't had a freeze for a long time. So that wouldn't make sense in that instance.
First time to Alaska, we landed and I saw nothing but snow and ice.
Oh.
So I sat on the plane for 10 hours.
Oh.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound fun.
Oh, Miss Red Stiletto saw some. Yes, love bugs 1 to 2 weeks ago. Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're in for 2 weeks.
But not a lot, right?
But not a lot. At least not around here.
Marty says no love bugs in Clearwater.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
For people who are
I
not
swear
from
I
Florida,
saw
they
them.
usually come in May, and then they come in September, right?
Oh, man, so they got inside the van, right? And I rolled down the window, and then I was trying to get him out, and I rolled it back up, and it squashed one. But like the smaller one was there, and it was still trying to get in, trying to get to its dead lover.
Ew.
Ah, gross little creatures.
Love bugs. Yeah.
Nope, not a lot. Exactly.
Yeah, it's weird.
So I
Maybe
broke up the couple. I
them.
murdered her husband. Or did I murder the girl? I don't know.
The girls are the larger of them. The males
it's not a whole lot larger, but you notice it when they're not together.
When they're
it seems smaller than the one that got squashed by the window.
Okay.
But I didn't. I usually feel bad about it. Like there's this karmic sense of sadness.
Not with love
but
bugs.
I really don't with love bugs, and I think that makes me a bad person. But I don't know.
I don't think that makes you a bad person, Matt. Because what would that say about everybody else?
Oh, that's true.
That's silly.
I don't know. We kind of have to judge our own selves.
Love bugs are gross.
They are gross.
They take the finish off your vehicle. They ruin. They don't hurt anything really. I mean, they don't bite you. They don't sting. I don't think people are allergic to them.
What do they look like? They look
like a lightning bug that doesn't light up.
Right. They look like tiny lightning bugs that have, with their butts stuck together.
Yes, and when we see them, it is their mating time, and they mate at one point during May and at one point during September. So when you see them, there's always two stuck together, and it's because they come out.
And they fly around like this.
And they fly around like that.
They fly around while they're doing
fellas,
it, and then
sometimes
they land on
you'll see
your car.
3 stuck together.
It's disgusting, and they go in your mouth, and they're doing it, so they're doing it in your mouth, and it's just awful.
Yeah, the lizards will eat them. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much good to be
You know they were accidentally released by a UF lab. That is the the rumor. I don't know what to think about it. It's more of a legit conspiracy theory than
I know a decent amount of it. There are that is a theory that people have, that they were developed and they came out from the University of Florida here as a potential mosquito control, because their larvae eat mosquito larvae or something like that. But that isn't exactly true. There were those types of fruit flies that have 2 spots on them. Those were developed in the lab at the University of Florida here, and those did get out and have made it out to live regular. They were made to do Mendelian genetic testing on, because they're the fastest of the generations you can get little bugs to mate. So those did come from UF, and those came out in the Orlando area. So I think that's when people started noticing love bugs. They thought it might have been the same thing, and that has never been confirmed.
Right. But
the thing with the fruit flies totally is.
Miss Red Stiletto says it's not a theory; it's a truth.
Yeah.
Okay, Mulder.
But
what does the fox say?
But the fact that it was the case with the fruit flies makes me think that's entirely plausible.
But yeah, they're pretty gross. They're gross little bugs. Nobody likes them.
Oh no,
it's not. They're not fun to look
at.
The
geckos and the gnolls like them.
Yeah, I don't really see a lot of creatures wanting them though.
Just those, yeah. I don't see the birds really eating them. Cats and things don't. They don't seem to notice them. Seems to be above or below their notice.
Matt and Jasmine, have you made any decisions yet if a convention you normally attend does take place? Do you think you'll be setting up at it? Yeah.
Yeah, always. That's how conventions work. They've still got our money from 2019 for our booth, so that's still the same booth. Either that, or I'd have to beg them for a refund and stuff, and I bet they wouldn't do it.
Miss Red Stiletto said it was a report on Channel 8. If Channel 8 said so, they're a crack team. Oh my gosh, that is just like, that's like hearing it from God himself.
I wonder what Snopes currently says about it, because it is something that I'm curious about.
But something weird's happening, Miss Red Stiletto.
Again, that has happened with the double-spotted fruit flies, and that was University of South Florida, or was that UCF? I forget. One of the universities here.
I don't know. I'm not sure what Channel 8 is.
I don't know either.
Like Channel 8, is that like a
like the
ABC?
Local news?
I don't know.
Affiliate.
Remember Channel 1?
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, Channel 1. Channel 1 was where I found out about Celebration.
Oh yeah.
And a show about new urbanism when I was in middle school. I was like, that place looks cool. I wonder if I'll ever live there.
Channel 1 was played in schools for children to watch, and it had like little news things for kids.
Yeah, and they'd have children newscasters, and it was done as a way to that they would give away TVs to a school district if you would play Channel 1, and then Channel 1 would show you commercials.
Yeah, I remember it had a commercial for a Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah, and now it's like, I don't know if public schools would take money from private companies to show kids commercials for a bunch of sugary junk to get free television.
It happened during my English class, and my English teacher was so upset that it was getting into his school time. Yeah. Because it should have been homeroom or something.
That's it. They'd show it during.
But it wasn't. It was during, and it was the advanced English. So he was extra pissed because we were supposed to be doing our stuff, but it was like only every Monday or something.
Yeah,
He was just really into his job.
The thing is, it was there to sell things, and that should
WFLA News in Tampa, Jasmine, Channel 8.
Gotcha.
Channel 1 first thing in the morning. That's what Casey Jones said.
Yeah, that homeroom, man. Yeah.
Well, for some reason, we were watching it later on in the day. I don't know what was wrong with my school.
Pacific.
I just remember that Hawaiian Punch commercial.
Remember, we got textbooks one year that had McDonald's ads in them, like just regular
you told me I didn't have that. That's bad.
I thought so.
What?
I found it upsetting.
Parents out there, what's a yearbook like now? Do they have normal yearbooks?
Oh, those are all sold by different companies, babe.
Do they?
Watched a Penn and Teller then.
I know, but they have an official one for your school.
Those are just things that are co-branded by whoever's at school and made a deal. Those are
okay. Yes, but the yearbook. We had a yearbook staff that created the yearbook.
Yeah,
at my high school.
Yeah, like how Kachina was in charge of it.
Yeah, so it was created by kids and put together.
And then a place makes it. They upload a bunch of PDF files.
Well,
and then
they
the
didn't
company
upload
that sells
any PDF
it to,
files
then
back in the
Ex
day.
Libris sells it to them. Yes.
Okay, I didn't know how it worked now, but there was a yearbook staff.
Yeah, I know.
Once upon
Even
a time.
Kachina, as an adult, for example, was doing that at Horizons. Remember? Yeah.
Granted, it doesn't matter what company made it. I'm talking about the finished product. Do they still have such a thing?
Yes.
now?
For example, I'm talking about Kachina now.
Okay.
Not Kachina as a kid.
Got it.
You're not listening.
No, as a teacher, she teaches. She did this yearbook recently, but I don't know.
You don't pay attention.
No, and I don't. I've never seen one of our.
You've looked at the kids' one.
I don't remember looking at it.
Think about Kachina's house. How we
was this
sat
years
there.
and years ago?
No, think about the last time we were at Kachina's house. Even we looked at it. You made fun of all the kids' names. Kachina showed you all the different candid shots that had the kids in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time looking at yearbooks and talking about current yearbooks with Kachina at her house.
Kintra says
is what I'm saying.
They are still done by yearbook staffs, and they are still books.
Yep.
I didn't know if it went to like.
You did because we talked about it. You're just pretending not to remember.
I honestly, that was so long ago.
It wasn't that. It was the last time we were in Kansas City.
I don't think it was.
Okay.
That was.
Well, anyways, do you think it's? I don't think it's changed since then.
Well, I don't know how many things change. I don't know how important it is. I remember I was always concerned about having that $25 or whatever it is that I'd have to write on a little slip and give a check to my teacher.
No, it was very sad for those of us who couldn't always afford that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a very classist system in that a lot of the children were not represented in it, and there's a lot of problematic issues with it now.
Fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were the one going on about it. I was trying to drive the situation away from it. Okay.
So,
that's what you're interested in, Matt. Yeah. Huh?
What?
If that's what you're interested in, you talk about it more.
I was just curious. I'm
saying that, you just don't pay attention. It's like when I do have to explain to you what countries you've visited. You don't notice the first time around. But it makes life more exciting, yeah?
Mm-hmm. My kids do online school, so they don't have yearbooks.
Oh, I bet not.
I'm back was getting out of my PJs.
Are they in England?
Is who in England?
Or did you get out of your PJs? Somebody got out of their PJs.
Linda did.
Oh, okay.
They're American.
I don't know who says it if you don't attribute it to somebody.
I'm back was getting out of PJs.
How would I know who said that?
Okay.
Silly. You didn't say their name. And I don't think you're wearing your PJs.
I'm not. Got 14 minutes till the raffle.
For Tinkerbell. And what's her name, Maddie? The name of that statue.
Oh, I'd have to look at the little box.
I think it's...
I caution... I'm pouting
caution,
or something
maybe,
like that.
I'm pouting, do something? I forgot.
Give me something.
I'm pouting, do something?
Where's the little box?
You just brought me that. It had been by the door.
That was the other one, wasn't it? Let me see.
This was... You weren't able to broadcast last time, so that's probably wherever we left it, maybe.
I'm pouting.
Do something? Okay, so that was the official title. Again, that was Disney chose the titles. I do not, but it's called I'm Pouting, Do Something from the Tinkerbell All Eyes on Me collection from 2005. Limited edition. Will come with a certificate, and I'll autograph the actual statue also.
And you can possibly win her in 13 minutes.
Yeah. Pretty much the only way you can get one. Unless you find somebody willing to sell you theirs. From years ago.
So what gave you the idea to combine monarch qualities with a mermaid?
Are you asking or is somebody
Yeah.
asking? Oh, two of my favorite things. The specific piece was one that I was kind of doing as a companion piece to Porcelina back when I thought I would use both of those Trumeau mirror frames for one for Porcelina and one for this one, and then I ended up getting the big plaster frame with the sculptures for Porcelina. So, both Monarch and Porcelina were originally intended for that same show, so I kind of thought this would be one that would tie it together. But I also like how the wings are kind of like the fins in this, in the way that my Poisson Volant series with the flying fish, how all their fins are kind of butterfly wings. I think it works well with a mermaid and kind of will fit in with those. Does that make sense to you, Mary?
I think so. What color is Jasmine going to make the mermaid's hair?
I'm gonna give her darker hair, probably kind of a dark brown, black. There won't be a lot of color in it because I want her to have natural hair color, and it's mostly going to be whatever the sun is reflecting is. Just like if you have dark hair and you go out and there's a sunset, how you'll have red in your hair, blue, purple, etc. because of the sunlight hitting it. I'll have a bit of probably orange red coming through where the sun would be streaming through the butterfly wings that would make up her tail. Taking some red and kind of going over the veins of the butterfly wings here.
Luna Star says it's really pretty.
Thank you very much. Gosh, those wind wolves are howling out there, Maddie.
So, when's our next broadcast?
Oh, are you asking? It should be Tuesday, right? Unless you have a problem with the sound again or something. Should be next Tuesday, 3 p.m. Central Time, or Eastern Time, which is noon Pacific, which is 20 o'clock UK time. And so Tuesday is not that long from now, because again, this is our makeup broadcast for last Tuesday. So we've got tomorrow, Saturday, then Sunday, then Monday, and then Tuesday, the 25th.
I'm not sure the date. Yes, it looks like Tuesday is the 25th.
Tuesday the 25th. And yeah, as far as we know, we'll be keeping Tuesdays for a while, but we will probably be adding in some additional broadcasts here at Twitch. That will be on other days of the week now and then. Got some stuff planned.
Yeah, we're trying to make
it be exciting.
One day solid. Glenda's saying, so stream Tuesdays and Fridays? That's not what we're saying.
Nope.
Tuesdays.
Today is just a Friday because
we're making up for the
we're making up for the sound
problem.
not working on Tuesday, and we had to pick some time, so we picked today. We do want to occasionally add in extra days for people who are unable to see us on Tuesdays. I don't know when those days will be, but we will let you know. I don't think Friday is a very good day, especially. It's just what Matt said when we couldn't do it on Tuesday. I don't know why. I think probably based on when he had to go to the post office, maybe.
Chestnut brown sounds nice with red and gold flecks from the sun.
Yeah, we'll see what color, how bright the sun is. We'll see. It would definitely affect it, though. Again, been out in the sun before, if you look at somebody who has brown hair, you'll see that it kind of isn't really brown. It's just reflecting the light that's around it.
Have you all decided about the color alongs?
Yes, I would like to do those. I'm kind of waiting on Matt to give me some idea on scheduling, and as we were just talking, we're not sure when our additional days are going to be, but we will definitely let you know as soon as they have decided anything. Also, I believe we've got the Craftably things, but you needed to figure out about whether or not people are able to order that one, and that's what we're waiting on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
not
something
available currently, and we need a place to do it.
No, well, that I can figure out.
Okay.
What I need to figure out is what is the one that we can choose that they will actually have in stock for customers to buy. Because I can't, if I say, hey everybody, I'm going to do this one, and then it's the one I look at the website sold out, I can't tell the public to go buy it.
Yeah, that'd probably require me getting a hold
That's
of
what
them.
I thought we're waiting.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought we're waiting on. Baby.
Okay, I'm sorry. Been
That's
very
okay.
busy.
I understand you're busy.
7 minutes
I was
to
trying to
raffle.
answer somebody's question. But yeah, as soon as Matt is not busy with that, he will be finding out, and he will definitely let us know. What were you saying, Kitty?
I said 7 minutes to the raffle.
7 minutes to raffle.
Ange says, glad that I was able to see today's stream. I have missed this and unfortunately worked during the Tuesday streams.
Yeah, I think, Tuesdays, we do it in the kind of the afternoon for a lot of people, so if they have jobs, it's kind of hard. Trying to figure out what is a good day in general. We did Saturdays for quite a while, or Sundays for quite a while. But we couldn't do that when we were doing shows at Disney.
Yeah, it seems like if we do it one day, new people arrive, but then old people, or not old people, people that used to view it.
Regular viewers, yeah.
Yeah.
Old people.
The fins are looking really nice there.
Thank you. I'm putting a little bit more color than I thought I would have gotten to. I've put kind of a more muted yellow here, and I'm using a brighter yellow and some quinacridone nickel azo gold mixed in, going over some of the whiter areas too. I'm really liking how this is turning out. Just lovely.
The 5 p.m. raffle. I'm trying to remember the name.
K-Ray 1944.
I believe that's it.
Wow, I have a good memory. I kept seeing the TV from here, so I just gotta remember it in my head.
Glenna says, call us the OGs. Original gangsters.
No, originals.
We could call you that. I don't think we will. Doesn't sound like our style, but we could.
So they use at Disney also for original on the shorthand when I get like readouts.
I know you're joking, Glenda. So am I. I'm going to call you original gangsters.
How about just originals? Oh, gee. You do realize that also means that. You're silly.
It's a pretty Ursula frame.
Where?
That's in a slideshow.
Oh. I like Ursula. I've painted her twice now. Once on her own and then once with the villains group.
So, we have a Maleficent movie.
Oh yeah, that comes out pretty soon, isn't it?
Cruella movie. Have there been any other movies, not TV shows, but movies where they've had a Disney villain as the feature? I'm not sure. And I wonder if they're going to continue this. Will they have something like an Ursula?
I don't know. I could see that doing well. Do they not? I'm trying to think. Do they have one of the Wicked Queen at all? Or is that just ancillary Disney stuff?
I don't remember that. Have you seen the Monarch's Migration?
The Queen of Hearts has a big part in the Alice live action. Do we have what, babe?
Have you seen the Monarch's Migration? They darken the sky. Dr. Simba's asking.
Oh, and I have not in real life. I've been through areas where a lot of the monarchs have been kind of on the outsides of it, and you're like, oh, look, there's like 50 monarchs in the yard, but I've never seen it when on television when it's the big mass migration. I'd love to see that. I think that'd be really cool. I'd also like to see the swallows at San Capistrano that come take over for a while. I like migrations.
Besides Maleficent and Cruella, I don't think they've had
one that is a villain.
I don't think so.
Well, who would they have done?
I don't know, but Cruella seems like a bizarre one. I mean, would they have an Ursula one, for example?
Yeah.
Would they have an evil queen?
If they did, the problem with the Wicked Queen is that she doesn't really have a name. It'd be hard to make a movie.
Well, they create a whole backstory.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying people don't. When something doesn't have a name, that usually isn't somebody's favorite character. Then, even with the Disney villains, that makes it more difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're not going to have a Lady Tremaine movie, or I don't know.
Hook is not Disney, Dr. Simba, but I know what you're saying.
What?
He said Hook? Question mark.
Who made that movie Hook?
I don't know.
But
I'm not sure.
I know that's not the Disney standard one. I didn't know it was like Miramax or something though. DreamWorks.
Fairy Bell said, my fingers and toes are crossed for the Tink giveaway. Good luck to everyone.
Somebody will win.
Elhurt says, Serena Valentine writes a series on the villains. I love them.
Aw, Tinkerbell, somebody's gonna get her.
All right.
Okay, who's the lucky person?
Let's see.
This better not be the one that
All right, Wired 24747.
Wired 24747. Congratulations, you won a Tinkerbell. Follow the instructions that Matt will be putting in the room. Basically, we just need you to let us know what prize you won and your address, and I will sign the Tinkerbell, and we will mail the Tinkerbell to you.
Woohoo! Good job.
Yes,
I
very
guess.
good. Congratulations, rather. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
And
Yay.
we've got different Tinkerbells. Again, I think we've got like 2 or 3 different ones from the same series that are also still in their packaging from 2005, and we'll have those as our prizes that we'll hand out probably next time. So this coming Tuesday, just in a couple days. I might still be working on this painting, might be working on another one by then. I will be popping up some tiny treasures, including the cool one with the Venus in gold, off and on over the next several weeks. So definitely keep an eye up at eBay.
All right, night, guys.
Night, guys. We'll see you in just a couple days.
Catch you later. Bye.